yeah, like I was saying with that, what I'm saying, with that African food and everything, yeah. Sometimes I'm saying sometimes Africans be doing it, be overdoing it with the say with the spice a little bit too much.
Yeah, so I think sometimes they be trying to show their ass, like, oh, look how spicy I can make this shit.
That's all it is sometimes. That's all it is. Cause sometimes it's like, yo.
And then you want to look at them like,
yeah, niggas used to battle. Like, what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I'm saying, see, my dad used to be on that shit. I'm saying my dad used to be on that. I'm saying that battling shit. I'm saying with my aunt and shit. And I'm like, yo, why is the soup too spicy? Like,
yeah.
I can't, like, I don't know if my senses are gone temporarily or if they're like permanently burned off. I'm like, this shit is hot, like for no reason. For no reason. It's hot. It's hot for no fucking reason. And the thing is, you're not eating it. Why not? Yeah, because you done fucked up. You trying to show off this nigga. And this nigga got some shit so hot that he's having, freaking heartburn.
Heart palpitation.
So bad. Yeah. I'm saying so bad to the point he thinks he's having a freaking heart attack. So now he got to go to the hospital. And the doctor's like, nah, you just ate some spicy food. I'm like, really, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Nigga? So yeah.
Yo, and that, I used to go to, I don't know how to say it, Anachi Chrome.
Mm-hmm.
I used to go there, and sometimes I would get the rice, bro, and I would be so mad. Like, yo, this shit would be the best rice in the world if you would just turn it down a little. Why is it so fucking hot?
Yeah, and sometimes, sometimes the cooks be forgetting that it's not just only African people that's eating it. It's Americans and everybody else. But even some Africans be like, yo, this shit's too hot.
Yeah.
I'm just like, God damn. It's like the amount of hot someone puts in is almost like the amount of salt someone puts in. Like, God damn, this shit's too salty.
Yeah.
And they be like, no, I don't taste the salt. I'm saying, I don't taste the salt. Nah, because you got high blood pressure, nigga. That's why.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's why. And it tastes but the fucking salt. I'm saying salt decompressed to some shit. You know what I'm saying? I be doing that shit too sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I be putting too much sauce and shit.
Well, you black. You do that.
Yeah. You know. Just like sometimes we just put too much sugar in some shit or too much mix in it.
And that's why I tell people sometimes I don't like black people, Spanish people, spaghetti. I don't like it.
I get
black
you.
People, Spanish people put too much seasoning in their spaghetti.
Yo, and the thing is, I used to do that shit with my steak too. I used to do that with my steak. Trying to be, this ill chef, trying to have a distinctive taste, your special ingredient, that you do, not knowing you just put in a pound of fucking salt with all the different ingredients. Oh, garlic salt, oh, sazon, oh, adobo, freaking onion powder, like all this bullshit for no fucking reason.
Mm-hmm.
I just need some garlic, some garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, and throw some salt on there, whatever.
Or
just a little bit.
Or if you know what you're doing, all you need some salt, pepper, butter, and a bay leaf.
Sometimes you need that too.
If you know what you're doing. I don't know how to do that. I tried that. I didn't do it right.
But it takes time. Because when you're on there and everything with the butter, you take the spoon and you keep on, basting it over the steak. And it does come out great too, especially you got to have your steak like medium well or medium, so it comes out like nice and tender and everything. But sometimes even with that, sometimes I can't do that whole pan smeared on the outside and freaking straight raw on the inside. I can't do that. Yeah. I need that pink. I need that pink. That's it. It's a little pink.
I'm about to start dunking that shit in butter and freezing it.
Oh, I don't know about that. I never did that. I wouldn't want to try that.
That's what they do. They do it on this show I watched on YouTube. They take the steak, dunk it in butter, and freeze it with the butter around it. They call it butter aged steak. And then like a month later, they crack the butter off of it, fry it, grill it, whatever.
Yeah, it's probably very, very tender like that too.
Supposed to be magnificent. So yeah. I did it one way. They show me where you just ground up a pineapple, sit it in the pineapple innards for a couple days, put that on the grill. I did it a week. That shit came out like motherfucking cube steak. It's too long. The enzymes in the pineapple start to eat that shit up.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like you gotta have the right balance for it.
Yeah, I did
That's
it
what
for a
it is.
week.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
a little too long. A little too long.
Yeah. But that's how I'm saying. That's how you learn. I'm saying that's how you learn. You know, you gotta. I'm saying sometimes you gotta sacrifice some shit just to get it right. You know,
Right.
sometimes like that. But anyways, I go by the name Cobra Karate, chilling here. Yeah, with no fear. You know.
Right. It's your man D Mobile across the global. You already know, yo.
You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
I
But
spoke
yeah,
to
man.
her. She's got something going on. She said she'll join us when she can.
Okay. No problem. No problem. But that's cool, man. But how was your saying? But how's your week been?
So my week is whatever. I'm going to Hawaii in 4 days. So
Hey,
fuck all y'all.
nigga. I mean, yeah, fuck all y'all. And if I was you,
y'all.
I would have did a countdown, let niggas know I'm going.
Yo,
you know
nigga,
what I'm saying?
I'm in meetings. I'm in Zoom meetings, and they're like, "Oh, hey, DeMario." I'm like, "I'm going to Hawaii."
Yeah, yo, because that's not like that's just like you know what I'm saying. Because usually, you know what I'm saying, you go on like a little vacation. People expecting Florida or one of the Caribbean. I'm saying one of the West Indian islands, you know, or maybe
Not when you
DR.
black. Not when you black. When you black and you say you going on vacation, they expect you to say North Carolina.
Nah. That's a mini vacation. That's what I'm saying. That's just like a weekend getaway type shit. But Hawaii is something different. Hawaii is something different. Hawaii is something that has to be known. Like a lot of people don't choose that. Like that's like a vacation. That's probably like an old destination spot for like the 80s. I'm saying back in the day, like, oh, you going to Hawaii? Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? It's something different. But I think, you know what I'm saying, it still holds that same weight. Like people don't do that no more. I'm saying people all go to the trendy spots, the Floridas, I'm saying Dominican Republic, the Jamaica, and everything like that. It's like only three. I'm saying I think that's only like three places that people go. I'm saying when it comes to vacation. You know what I'm saying? But Hawaii, you know what I'm saying? Hawaii's different.
I'm going to Waikiki. I'm going to Maui Waui. I'm going to Kimono Wanalea.
Yeah.
I'm going to like a little peepee.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying you're going to the real places, not to let's say not to my time. I'm saying where they make those drinks.
Hey man.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that.
Yeah. I'm just saying. You gotta let them know sometimes. Let's say, because you say all them places, people like, oh, he going to the bar. Nah, nigga. I'm going far to the fucking place. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to a motherfucking volcano.
There you go. And speaking of volcanoes, yeah, I used to be scared of shit. Might get my dick shut too. Oh yeah, and I sacrifice a nigga too. Shit. Oh man, I'm gonna fight the motherfucker.
I might fight him.
Oh shit.
I might fight
a volcano.
I'm gonna fight a Samoan nigga. and I'm gonna smoke some ice.
Just to prove my work.
I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna go out there, smoke ice, and get pursued by Dog the Bounty Hunter.
And then after that, I'm gonna do a haka.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! It was stupid. But yeah, man. Let's get into this.
I have some stuff that I didn't send y'all though.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I noticed. I noticed. Yeah.
Fucking up.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm looking for it. I'm like, I see mine. I see keys there, but you say no D. You say no D.
Hey,
like,
I'll be fucking up, but it don't matter. The stuff I got is stuff that everybody know about.
Oh, okay.
The stuff I got is it's not like revolutionary stuff because I'm not young like y'all. I don't be knowing.
No, it's not about being young. Shit. It's not about being young. The secret is
hold on, man. Go
ahead.
I don't mean that as a diss.
Okay.
That's neither here nor there.
Cause I thought that's what you were trying to do.
I am not as with what's going on as you are because you have an eye for that, and I really don't. And I'm not saying I'm awesome because I don't. I'm not saying you're corny because you do. That's just what it is. I just don't give a shit about that kind of shit no more. But
you should. But you should give a
But
shit.
See, I'm not fucking judging you, so don't judge me. Okay.
I'm not.
I just clearly said I'm not judging you, so don't judge me. All right.
I'm not judging you. I'm saying I'm talking for the sake of the show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because now
why do I need that when I got you?
Because everybody got to do their part. Because sometimes I may not have it.
But it's just like
sometimes I may not have it.
The interesting part of the show is you telling me stuff that I don't know. That way we get to inform the listener while you inform me.
That too. That's
fine.
But sometimes, yeah, I'm saying that too. I'm saying that too. I guess it works both ways, but it's just good to have sometimes. Because sometimes we'll just run through these shits and then we be like, damn. And then now we just got like a whole bunch of filler, just, just conversate, whatever, I'm saying, talk some shit. But, it's good to have just in case. I'm saying, even though I'm saying you have a gun, right? And it come on a 10-shot clip. And you don't know if you might have other people to shoot after the 10-shot clip is done. So sometimes you just need an extra clip.
I hope you playing.
You know what I'm saying?
I hope you playing.
Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it be like that.
Right. No doubt.
Because you never know.
No doubt. That's why water be dripping.
Nigga, and that's why it be wet too.
Yep.
Shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, you hear me knocking, nigga?
Yeah.
You hear me knocking?
Yes.
Nigga, then open the door and let me in, goddamn it. Shit.
I got you.
What the fuck?
So I wanted to ask about, let's get right into Floyd and Logan.
Okay, let's do that.
Here's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go first, right? If you don't
mind. Go ahead.
My problem with the Floyd Logan situation is you. You my fucking problem. You're the problem. You know why you're my problem? You are a boxing purist.
Yes.
I used to call you to know how I should feel about certain boxers and matches.
Yes.
I do not understand why you are eating this bullshit that they're feeding us over the last couple of years. A few years ago, Floyd Mayweather boxed, who did he box?
Conor McGregor.
And I said, in a few years, Floyd Mayweather's going to box a fucking kangaroo.
Yep.
Boxing has become a goddamn circus. We got people who don't deserve to be in the ring, period, in the ring with the greatest boxers ever. Once that happens, the sport is done. What I don't understand is, why aren't you mad?
Nigga, I've been mad.
If this was wrestling,
yeah.
And matter of fact, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, one of them was on wrestling. Yeah. Now, for me, wrestling is more okay for him to be in. Wrestling should be sort of a circus, right?
Yeah.
But you know how it was back in the day when you watch wrestling and a non-wrestler will be there. You're like, what the fuck is this nigga doing there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
and it's like they better have some type of athletic skill.
They better.
Or something like that. It's like when Virgil, first stepped into the was fighting with $1 Million Man, saying Ted DiBiase.
Yeah.
And then he saying that he started doing the shuffle.
He did the shuffle.
I was like, okay, that's okay. I'm saying that's acceptable.
Yo, exactly. As soon as he did you were like, oh, okay, cool. It makes sense.
I was like, oh, this thing got some skills. Like
Virgil
can really fight.
Yeah.
Virgil can really fight.
Yeah, but then you got motherfucking Pete Rose and Tommy Lasorda and Donald Trump in the ring. Donald Trump was in the ring at WrestleMania a few years back, by the way.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen the clips. I hated it.
When I see this shit in the boxing, man, I'm not even a boxing purist, and it makes me angry. Now, what I've been wanting to say to you, if you tell me, yo, D, I know it's a circus, but it's entertaining, I'm gonna shut my fucking mouth.
Yep.
Don't seem like you're saying that.
Nigga, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that because niggas is shitting on the sport I love, the sport I used to participate in. You know what I'm saying? And everything about the sport, what Floyd Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather made this sport a showcase, entertainment, where he tainted it so much because kind of like how people kind of blame LeBron for tainting the NBA with the whole super team,
which he did.
I think he did. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. but
Don't
LeBron
get me
stands.
started on that. Back in the day when you would watch basketball, they were your team for motherfucking life. For life.
And if he was a real baller, I'm saying if he was a real baller, going on the court, you sometimes didn't really go, with a slaughter team because you wanted to be, you wanted to be competitive. But if you wanted to put on a show, alleys and doing all kinds of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you come with the slaughter team sometimes, but that's only cool for a certain amount of time because shit becomes boring. It's uncompetitive, whatever. But anyways, from Floyd Mayweather, he made the, he made the sport all about money. When he fought Conor McGregor the first time, a lot of people was against it. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you made 200 million, whatever you made, whatever. Cool. Don't let that shit happen again. But then you continue to keep on doing that. And the thing is, you being the former face of boxing and, being this pay-per-view guy, other people will follow. And so now you have a lot of other boxers that are also saying that are also trying to do that. You got Manny Pacquiao, trying to do that. You got Ryan Garcia, all these other dudes trying to do that, and it changes the fucking sport because it takes away the I want to be the undisputed. I want to be the best. I want to be. I want to be. I want to be known for that.
I want to make this money.
Yep. I want to make this money. I want to make this money, and then I'm saying you have some of the best fights that aren't being made because everybody's talking about they the A side. Floyd Mayweather used to always talk about, I'm the A side, so I get the lion's share of the money.
Yep.
And then some people won't be happy about that. And next thing you know, fights aren't getting made because of money. It's no longer it's no longer I want to prove to you I'm the best. So yeah, I want to fight you. Now it's just like, nah, nigga, we need the most money. And I'm the A side. I did this. I did these many views. I did that many views. It's trash. I hate it.
So here's my shit. If motherfuckers were laughing and saying, yo, this shit is crazy, but I'm a watch, I'm cool with it. But motherfuckers ain't doing that. Motherfuckers taking this shit serious.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers is saying, yo, I hope Floyd Mayweather destroys Jake Paul. And I'm saying, I hope Floyd Mayweather doesn't fucking fight Jake Paul. It's a disgrace to Floyd Mayweather to punch him. His fist touching his face is a disgrace to his fist. Not only is he a professional boxer, he's the best in the world. And Jake Paul is just some guy.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's basically, he's basically fighting someone that has a good name. I'm saying that has a popular name. It's a popularity contest. And basically,
this is
I'm going to use his popularity.
Versus the Italian Stallion.
Exactly.
Sounds like a goddamn monster movie.
I'm saying exactly. And yeah, I hate everything about it. I hate everything about it. And that's when I'm saying back a couple pods ago, I was basically saying, yo, Floyd Mayweather doing this, I'm saying fighting these celebrities and everything like that, it's cheapening his brand. It's cheapening his brand. Regardless of how much money he's getting, I'm saying he's still cheapening his fucking brand. Because it just shows that for any amount of money, you will do anything, just name your price. It's no longer about legacy or anything like that. It's all about money. And that's fucking up the sport of boxing because it's warping people's minds and perceptions. I'm saying giving people, it makes people not be honest about themselves. Motherfucker, I'm saying a fighter will have one decent name, to their resume, beat that person, and then now they think they're this, they're this elite boxer and they need this. And that's all because Floyd Mayweather created that. I'm saying he created that style. And it's just like, all right, cool. So I get it, but nah, they're keeping the sport. And that's why UFC is winning. When you have one promoter.
That's part of it. The other part of it. Go ahead, say your piece.
When you have one promoter, calling the shots, everything's easier to get done because you're under one banner, you're under one roof, everything's in-house. I'm saying, yo, you're the best. I'm saying, yo, you're the top. I'm saying, you're the top of this division, and you're the top of this division. You want to see who's king? Y'all two are fighting next. Sign the contract up, whatever egos there are and everything like that. That's cool. But at the end of the day, that shit gets checked in the ring. I'm saying whoever wins. In boxing, it's not like that. You have so many different promoters doing that. And now with technology, you have Thriller, I'm saying Triller, I'm saying whatever, that could generate so much money. They could join the promotion ranks, whatever, to put on a show. They win the bid because they put the most money out. And yeah, so now they control the show. So they'll have some celebrity matches or whatever on the undercard, and then they'll have the main event. And I guess this is going to be the new way. I could sound like an old guy that's not liking change. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Call it
like
evolution, whatever.
Like change. Get out of here.
It's I hate the way that I hate the way that things going. It's like it's like how you have some DJs that's been working on their craft forever. Now you have Serato coming out with DJ controllers that makes it so much easier. So I'm saying, to the point where you don't need rhythm. I'm saying you don't need balance. All you need to do is push a button and it syncs everything up for you. All you have to do is basically control the knob, and it makes things easier. That's the whole evolution shit. Yo, I hate it about technology making shit easier. And I'm saying it's no longer about talent. It's no longer about talent. But yeah, like I was saying, man, it's like, yeah, it's this whole evolution thing. It's the whole technology thing, making shit easier to the point where you don't need no more talent. All you need is some type of fame or whatever, some type of name or a whole bunch of viewerships on your social media or YouTube, and you in there. Anything I'm saying, it's all about money. It's all about views. It's no longer really about talent.
The nigga Jake Paul did hold on, wait. You said the reason why UFC's winning is because boxing's fucking up. The other reason why UFC's winning is because wrestling started to blur the lines between real and scripted, and that left a space for UFC to kind of do the same thing. If you watch UFC now, it looks like wrestling with backstories and beefs and the Ultimate Fighter show. You know what I mean? Like it's more of like a scripted drama in UFC.
But not even that. I'm saying not even similar. That. I'm saying not even that. It made the art form. I mean, like it makes the art form easier to do. It's more popular or more cool. I'm saying, sort of say, for an older person to learn MMA, something realistic. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to when it comes to street fighting, you know what I'm saying, like putting someone in a chokehold or some type of some type of grappling, whatever, that you're gonna go on the floor, compared to a person thinking that they're gonna learn how to box. I'm saying, sticking and moving and all kinds of footwork and everything like that. Compared to that, and compared to MMA, it's a little bit. It makes it a little bit easier to do, so people are catching on to that sport more. To the point where it comes to boxing.
I don't know that I agree with the easier to do piece. I don't know.
Of course. I'm saying of course because
I just feel like the theatrics of the way they sell their fights, it's starting to look more and more like wrestling. That's what I'm saying.
In the average Joe, I'm saying it makes the average Joe. I'm saying the average Joe it's easier for the average Joe to actually learn how,
or it makes it like they think. It makes them think they can do it. It makes the average Joe go, I can do this.
Because you go into a boxing gym, right? You go to any boxing gym, you'll see a kid that's been boxing for like 5 years, whatever, hitting the speed bag, you know.
What's the password?
Password. There's no what the hell.
I don't know. She says, what's the password? What's the password, nerd?
Hold up.
Like, yeah, I think they make it like motherfuckers think it's easier. I don't know if it's easier. I still think that actual real fighting, you can't just be good to do it, bro. Like, you can't just be a natural, and you have to learn. I mean, there's a few people out there who could probably just. There's a few people out there who are just natural, like the Street Jesus dude. You know what I mean? I mean, he learned, but still, he's just a natural. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though he just lost, but I think that for 9 times out of 10, you gotta study in order to hop in that ring, whether it's the octagon or the boxing ring. You gotta study. You can't just be a nigga who's nice.
Right.
The same way with like comedy, right? I used to do stand-up comedy. All my life, people tell me, "Oh, you're so funny. You should do stand-up comedy." And I did stand-up comedy. And what I learned is you can't just be a funny nigga. You got to learn. You got to know what you're doing. You know what I mean?
All about rhythm, delivery, and timing. But the thing is, what I'm saying is that it's easier for a person to learn a rear naked chokehold than it is, than it is sidestepping and footwork. Because I'm saying, because it's professional boxers that don't have footwork, but they have something else. I'm saying there's some boxers that can't punch both. I'm saying going backwards, but it's easier for the average Joe to learn a rear naked check. I'm saying chokehold or to defend against a takedown than it is to defend against a check hook or something else to the body. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know that. I can't say that.
Right, but that's just I'm saying. But just just for me being in the gym, it's easier. I'm saying it's easier, and plus at the same time, MMA's MMA's probably the most comparable sport when it comes to an actual street fight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To the point where a person could learn how to box, and you have to learn certain techniques and everything like that. I'm saying how to flip a punch, how to duck a punch, and everything. Like a lot of that's with timing and everything like that. Because it's a saying. So even ask your brother. We talk about that. I'm saying there's a saying where it's saying to basically say, just because you could beat my ass in the ring doesn't mean you could beat my ass outside the ring. And the octagon, just because you're saying if you could beat my ass in the octagon, you could beat my ass outside the octagon. It's two different things. Street fighting and boxing is totally two different things. But when it comes to MMA,
just because it's restrictive, like it's easier if you say me and you're gonna fight no holds barred than if you say, okay, me and you can fight, but you can't grab me and you can't use your legs. You know what I mean? It's you know what I'm saying? One is easier than the other because there's less restrictions to it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like a totally different beast. So in that regard, yeah, sure. I'll give you that. You know what I'm saying? But again, going back to what we were saying earlier.
Yeah.
Logan Paul, Jake Paul, I don't know which one it is.
One of them Paul motherfuckers.
One of them Paul niggas is caking up right now, and they're disrespecting the whole thing by getting in the ring with motherfuckers who they shouldn't be getting in the ring with. I saw something about one of them is fighting Canelo. Is that real?
No,
or is that a joke?
No, none of them fighting Canelo.
Well, so it's just now, son, if you told me that one of them was going to be fighting Muhammad Ali, I would be like, word? They found a way to make that happen? Like, this shit is out of control.
And shout out to Muhammad Ali. Because Muhammad Ali did it too. I'm saying Muhammad Ali, he fought Muhammad Ali was a champ. Muhammad Ali is the definition of a champion. Basically, you call him like if you claim to be the best, and if everybody's saying you the best, prove it to me. No matter where you go, no matter where we at, you think you the best or you the champ, you know what I'm saying, and you want what's mine, prove it to me. Muhammad Ali, at the time, he was a heavyweight champion in the world. He went over to Japan and fought the best shoot fighter. Freaking shoot wrestling. You know what I'm saying?
He fought Antonio Inoki.
And he didn't restrict it.
Antonio Inoki is a famous wrestler, a professional wrestler, but he's also
a shoot wrestler.
Famous street fighter. And he, if I'm not mistaken, he's the one who taught Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. And even though he was retired, I'm saying like he was basically on. I'm saying he was on his way out at the time. But Muhammad, I'm saying, but he still had his reflexes and everything like that. But Muhammad Ali didn't restrict it. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, you do your thing, I do my thing. At the end, the dude was like, yo, this motherfucker's a boxer. I'm not gonna let this motherfucker come in my range. I'm just gonna kick his legs because he needs his legs, whatever. I'm saying that's what's up. And Muhammad Ali took it, took it to deep waters. 12th round, whatever. Ended up losing because he couldn't stand no more. But that's the true definition of a champion. To the point was like, yo, you saying they say you the best at this sport. They say I'm the best in this sport. I want to show who I'm saying. I want to see who's king. I'm gonna go to wherever you're at. I'm not gonna restrict myself. You can do whatever you do. I'm gonna do whatever I do, and we're gonna. I'm saying we're gonna get it in, and we're gonna see who's king.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying. But yeah, man. But shout out to Muhammad Ali for doing that. But I'm saying, but all these other boxers ain't doing that. They're not doing that. But yeah.
The young lady in the room, let's let her introduce herself.
Yes, sir.
What's up, everyone? It's your girl Ki Double. Hi. What did I miss? Logan Paul. We're interested. We're not interested.
Paul, I think it's bullshit and fuck the
business. Yeah, and
I think it's bullshit too. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, I'm saying, like I said, I think Floyd Mayweather's cheapening his brand. Definitely getting in there with someone who just has a name, not even boxing. I'm saying, not even a superior boxer, whatever. And at the same time, Jake Paul was making this motherfucker. I'm saying both of the Paul motherfuckers making this dude look stupid, making him look stupid. And the thing is, when you have that much money, he's making himself look easily accessible, and that's what I mean by cheapening his brand. When you got motherfuckers who's close to a billionaire, there's not even saying if you're not on a certain level, you can't even fucking speak to him until you go through the proper channels to speak to me, and I gotta weed it out to make sure whatever you're saying is worthy enough. I'm saying for my fucking time. But Floyd Mayweather is basically like, oh, the money's there? Nigga, I'm there. What'd you say? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, you cheapening your brand. I'm saying it's like, nah, man. It's like, and then you giving this motherfucker a shot. If he even catches a punch on you, that's what I'm saying. That's enough for him. Yo, I punched, I'm saying, yo, I landed a good punch against the best boxer in the world. I barely know how to box, and this dude been boxing all this time. I shouldn't be able to hit him. I hit him. I made him stumble, whatever. That's a win for me. And it is. And it makes it makes him look fucking stupid. I'm saying, yo, it's nah. I hate it. I'm not supporting that shit. I'm not gonna watch it. But yeah, man.
I agree. I don't support it. I'm definitely not watching it. I definitely feel like he's diminishing his brand. Well, let me say, I ain't paying to watch it. So if I happen to be somewhere, they paid for it, cool. But I'm not going out my way to see it. But I do agree. I had made this comment before. I felt like he was not only diminishing his brand, but like giving someone else clout that they don't necessarily deserve. And I wish he would get in the ring with like an up and coming black boxer and beat him up for the money, for the bag easily. And then let that black boxer kind of get that recognition that this white guy's getting. But then I was told I was too woke and it ain't that serious in boxing. But I just don't feel like it should be.
It is. It is that serious. It is that serious. I'm saying it is that serious.
Nah,
like, I don't care.
I don't care the fact saying that. They were like, well, why should we do a black guy? What does it matter? But I just feel like, like he's a clout chaser from Instagram. There's a lot of clout chasers on Instagram that you can help get a bag to. And you're literally helping this man's brand and his bag. No, but then in retrospect, they kind of put it in perspective, like he's doing it to teach him a lesson. But like you said, if he gets one hit off of him or, he gets one hit on him or whatever, then next thing you know, he's the dude that knocked Floyd Mayweather out.
Let me correct myself because I said you were too woke, but I always go for the black guy. So if I was Floyd Mayweather and I was going to put someone on and boost him up, it'd be a black person. So I totally agree with what you're saying. I just think it's my own personal bias, though. I don't know if that's right.
For me personally, I don't care if he put a black boxer in. I just want him to have a boxer in there. I'm saying it's like, yo, this is a sport I fucking love. If you claim to be the best ever, I'm saying I don't think you're the best ever. You definitely top 3 of all time. Definitely top 3 of all time. But it's just like, yo, to cheapen your brand like that. I'm saying just like we have that theory. If you get jumped by like 4 or 5 dudes and you knock one dude out, you won.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
I'm saying?
You won.
Take one and hold them close.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying you won. It's like, yo, 4 or 5 dudes jump, you be like, yo, if I rock, I'm saying, y'all knock this one out, yo, and I caught this dude.
Had about 2 of them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You
won. You don't even gotta fuck the nigga up. Just hold one and stick your finger in his ass.
Something like, yo, crazy like that. Yeah. Something like that.
Had a finger in his ass.
Yeah.
Now, what that shit, the nigga with the red coat? I put my finger in that nigga's ass.
Yeah, and that nigga's
I don't
loving
think you
it.
want
He
to
didn't
tell
move.
anybody that.
Exactly.
I don't think
So
we're
they
telling
better
people that.
Right. So they can't embellish the fact that I'm saying, yeah, we fucked this nigga up and blah 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 this and that. Nah, nigga, I had my finger in one of your asses. Y'all niggas liked it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, you can't talk shit like that. But yeah, man, and then
you gotta do it till he bleed. Be like,
something.
You be like, you know who did you know what? Well, you know who.
Yes.
Ew.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Don't touch me. You gonna be that finger boy. You can't touch nobody else.
And then just to let niggas know, if y'all niggas jump me, I'll put my finger in somebody's butt.
Run up. Run up. Get done up.
Somebody getting shocked.
And then also at the press conference, you know what I'm saying, one of the Pauls are making them look stupid. I'm saying both of the Pauls making them look stupid.
Wait, time out. This is where me and you got into it. So and then he was backing you up. So you niggas is like, oh, I'm like, oh, that shit is fake. That shit is wrestling. Weigh-ins have been fake for years.
Right. But that shit was real. That shit was no weigh-in. That was a press conference. That shit was real. I'm saying this shit was real.
So the discussion went like this. All right, we get face to face. I'm gonna do something. You go crazy. All right, cool. But
that's the thing. The dude who snatched his hat, the Paul brother snatched his hat. That's not even the Paul brother he's fighting.
No,
that's his brother. That's not. He's banned. He can't come.
But he was just. But he was just there supporting his brother. And then Floyd was moving, and then he was talking shit to him and everything like that. And so Floyd went face to face. That's why he was like, "I'll fight you too. I'll fight both of you guys, whatever." And that's when he's like, "Yo, I got your hat." This nigga Floyd was fucking heated. All the different angles that they showed, and Floyd punched him in the face, and they.
I'm not saying he wasn't really mad. But that shit was this. It's a circus. They set
that wasn't scripted. That wasn't scripted, bro.
They set that shit up.
Well, it wasn't scripted for Floyd. It wasn't scripted for Floyd. But the Jake Paul, he did say like before he even went up to Floyd, he went live. He was on Twitter. He was like, "I'm about to go take his hat." Yeah, he was about to
get a reaction.
Yeah, he's like, "I'm about to go take his hat." Like that's what he did, and he got the reaction. So.
Yeah, I'm saying, but
I'm saying that shit is fake, like reality TV fake. It ain't scripted, but it's okay. Everybody take places now, action, and then what happens.
Nah, and then after that, like Floyd Mayweather basically kicked out all his distractions, had his girlfriend, his living girlfriend, he kicked her out. I'm saying he kicked her out the house. Talk about now he got to really go train, get in that mode. Floyd never used to be like, I'm saying Floyd never used to do that. After that whole thing, he was back in the locker room. He started doing push-ups and all that. Told his girl, yo, we done for now. I gotta get into training mode and everything like that. Floyd never used to do that. That whole shit was real.
Anything you see, bro, anything that there is a camera there to catch is scripted to sell the fucking fight, bro.
Right. But what I'm saying is that this was completely, I'm saying none of this was staged. I'm saying this is really happening. Yes, it's reality TV, there's a story and everything like that, but all that really happened. I'm saying all that really happened. Yes, it's good promotion for the fight, and it's gonna sell it. It's definitely gonna sell it. Because now everybody's like, oh, Floyd's really gonna kill him now. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they did their job, but that was some real shit. Just like fucking Riddick Bowe. When this nigga punched this nigga Larry Nance in the face, I heard him say at the press conference. I mean, Larry, I'm saying not Larry, Larry, got the dude's name, Larry Donald, whatever, got the dude's name. High top fade. This nigga Riddick Bowe gave him a 2-piece. Bow. Yes, it sells the fights, but that shit wasn't supposed to happen. The thing
that gets me so mad is niggas get on me for watching wrestling, but then they think this shit is real. Yo, so check this. In wrestling, maybe about 10, 12 years ago, I forget how long, they had this thing called the halftime showtime or something like that on WWE, where Mankind and The Rock fought each other in an empty stadium match during the halftime of the Super Bowl. In the match, Mankind was supposed to take 3 chair shots from The Rock and then drop. And then The Rock would stand over him like victorious.
Yeah.
When they got out of the ring, Rock hits him once, Mankind walks back for another hit. Rock hits him again, Mankind's handcuffed. Mankind walks back, hits him again, the 3rd time. Mankind didn't fall. Mankind walked back. Rock hit him again. Rock ended up hitting him 27 times with the chair. Walked him all the way to the back, hitting him. Mankind would just walk away, and Rock would just go and hit him again. That shit was real.
Right.
Just as real as what happened with these two niggas.
No,
that it's
blurring the lines.
100% a script, but I'm saying is just as real as that. I saw the documentary. Rock said I was supposed to hit him 3 times. He was like, but he didn't fall, so I kept hitting him. Mankind said that he was loopy and he got hit and he just kept walking. And Rock was like, what was I supposed to do? He kept coming back. I hit him again.
All right, but you're blurring the lines of real and reality TV.
That's my point.
Right, but you're blurring those lines though.
That's
based
my
on what I'm
point.
saying.
The blur.
But that's what he's saying. But that's what he's saying about the event, period. And that, like, even on ESPN, they low key was trying to say it. You guys are boxer guys, so you guys may have more. But they were saying like it diminishes the sport. It makes it a joke. It makes it like wrestling. So that's his point. It's just as real as them meeting up. Like
just as real as that.
Even though like
no. But what I'm saying is that you're basically talking about. All right, I'm saying that was scripted. That was supposed to happen. It wasn't. I'm saying it wasn't supposed to happen like that. But we all know he was supposed to hit him with the chair. The thing is that Jake Paul wasn't supposed to get punched. I'm saying whatever the Paul is, he wasn't supposed to get punched in the face.
But something was supposed to happen.
No, it wasn't. That's the thing. Let's say no, it wasn't because that's not the Paul brother he was fighting. The Paul brother he was fighting is the other Paul brother who doesn't have any wins. That wasn't supposed to happen. But the thing is to sell the fight because his brother's a fucking troll and he wants to fight Mayweather and get in on the, get in on it, whatever. He took it upon himself to do that. That's what I'm saying. Like all that. I'm saying none of that's scripted. I'm saying none of that's real. Mayweather generally getting mad and punching him in the face and everything like that. And this motherfucker catching the black eye. None of that was supposed to happen. He wasn't even actually supposed to even be there. For simple fact, all that happened, it's good promotion to sell the fight. That's it. All that shit is just like, that shit wasn't supposed to happen like that. The only thing was supposed to happen was him and the other Paul brother going back and forth on stage and everything like that. They get off, they go their separate ways to promote the fight. That motherfucker doing that shit came from left field. And that's why Floyd Mayweather was genuinely fucking mad. And this motherfucker could easily put a lawsuit on the shit because there's footage of Floyd Mayweather punching him in the face.
Yo, you sound like my mom watching Hulk Hogan.
Right. No. The same, but that's what it really is. That's what it really is.
Quick
Oh,
they're selling the show, they're getting antics, whatever, but yeah. Wow.
Jake Paul, that's the one that beat up Nate Robinson?
I
don't know. One of the Pauls.
I honestly don't know. But yo, I mean, we've been an hour on this.
Well, but yeah.
Jake Paul?
Yeah, we've been an hour on this bullshit, on this fuckery.
On Logan. When is the fight? June 6th?
June 6th.
I don't know.
June 6th.
Nah, why were we plugging it?
No, I was just asking. Don't play
that.
that.
She was asking.
I was just asking. Don't plug that. I was just asking.
Yeah, but I'm saying
make sure.
when the fight is a plug.
Well, I didn't know if it was like this weekend or something. I was just making sure I didn't, in case we got to recap it. Talk about it another time. We got some time.
I don't care about that. I really don't care. I'll check the highlights. I'll check the highlights on that bullshit. That's all that is.
All right.
But yeah, man.
At what point
well, good luck.
Friendship over business or vice versa?
Yeah. All right. So
friends.
So the reason why I'm saying I've been kind of had that question, but the reason why if some of y'all follow the podcast world, Joe Budden podcast basically broke up. They basically broke up.
Who didn't see that shit coming?
Well, everybody. Well,
Mal and Roy.
Yeah.
Mal and Roy didn't see it coming.
Yeah, they didn't. They didn't
see it coming.
Yo, Joe Budden is a madman. If I worked for Joe Budden, every morning I would come in like, yo, is he gonna fire everybody today? Like,
well, the thing is, it's been brewing. It's been escalating show after show. But yeah, he basically fired them on during the pod. saying during the show. They didn't show up. He was pissed. Then he basically hashed out all the situation that was going on. And basically what it came down to was money. It came down to basically with money. And yeah, so money basically broke them up. Like he went on talking about Rory was talking about he wanted to see the books.
They were friends prior to the show.
Yeah, they were all good
Oh,
friends. Like they were all good friends, and business fucked that up.
Well, was he just friends with Mal and not? I mean, Rory. One of them I heard he wasn't as close to. I think Mal. What's the white boy's name?
That's Rory. That's Rory.
He
only knew. Yeah, he knew Rory. He knew Rory for about 10 years. He developed a good, like a genuine friendship. With him, and then they happened to start. Joe brought him in. To the podcast, but he knew he knew Mal for a long time. For a long time. Lived with Mal and everything like that. Mal was like Jillian's friend, and he brought Mal in too, and everything was going smooth. Until the money came in. Once the money came in with the contracts and everything like that, you do everything on on some friendship shit. Especially when it comes to business, thinking that we friends, so you ain't gonna fuck me over. But the motherfucker was calling the shots. It's like, nigga, I'm on some business shit. Yeah, business is business, but friends is friends. And
I think a good friend will go there with you. I think a good friend can absolve a business relationship and still be friends. For instance, the people in this room right now, I feel wholeheartedly comfortable with going into a business venture with. And if that shit shits the bed, I feel perfectly comfortable selling Cobra, fuck you, Kishana, fuck you. And then after that, let's go get some wings. Mm-hmm. And I think that
how much money is in the situation, depending on and this is where it goes.
But I was about to say that too. Hold on, about how much money. But a couple of weeks ago, y'all niggas told me I was crazy when I said the same shit. I said that when money gets involved, you have to question everything. I said that shit, and both of y'all said I was bugging.
Nope.
Wait, what was that pertaining to though?
I said if you become like rich and famous, you have to question your relationships. You have to question your friends.
Okay, yeah, you did say that.
I said that. You guys said no, and it's true. It's I'm not even trying to say I told you so no more. When you reach a certain level of fame and money, people start thinking, has this nigga changed? Did I ever really know this nigga? I'm telling you, that's the way it goes.
Well, hold on. You were saying that. Go ahead, Kylie.
But the context of that, it wasn't. But it wasn't talking about friends and business together. It was just talking about if I reach a certain level of fame and have a certain level of money, will I change on some Hollywood shit and everything like that? We're not talking about business. Now we're talking about some business shit.
So the addendum of business changes it.
Well, yes. Yeah, because I thought your standpoint was more on, personally, I thought your standpoint was more on relationships. When you get to this level of money in a relationship, you're going to question everybody. I was like, well, no, not really, because it could be someone you grew up with. But I get your kind of swaying it into all of it. So I guess like at some point you do, but I will agree as if once you start making a certain amount of money, you do start to question the people that are in your circle. Your best of your friends and the worst of your friends. You do question them, best of your family members and the worst of them. I do agree on that piece, I guess.
Because I feel like they start questioning you and it starts happening both. You start going, did they change? And they start going, did they change? I think that's just normal.
That's normal. Yeah. It's insecurity. I think it's an insecurity on both parts.
Well, then that goes back to, is it an insecurity or is it a jealousy thing? Because sometimes they're jealous.
To harp on that, they are the same, but the difference between the two, jealousy, I'm saying jealousy is a feeling.
Feeling?
Stupid. Jealousy's a feeling. Shut the fuck up. Jealousy's a feeling. Insecurity is a mindset.
Oh,
but at the same time,
motherfucking jock.
I was you know what I'm saying?
Redfish, bluefish.
I wanted to jump back on and make a little itty bitty video talking about I was thinking about the shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But jealousy is a feeling. You know what I'm saying? But insecurity is a mindset. But at the same time, they both go hand in hand because both of them create each other. You can be jealous and create a
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Insecurity.
And if you steal from a man, You can repay those goods.
You could repay those goods. Right. But if you kill that man,
you can never.
Ain't coming back from that.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
So I feel you wholeheartedly, and I'm not saying I agree with the whole business changes it, but I understand that idea of it. My point just was the money makes you question your relationships, but if we're in agreement that happens in business, I'll take that as the win.
Yeah.
So if we agree with that, sure.
Yeah.
So if you're in business with someone and you guys start to become millionaires or whatever, it sucks because
what happens in the situation, especially with this situation, when you have a lot of money coming into play, motherfuckers start questioning their roles and who gets what with what. Because some people will be like, yo, yeah, we got freaking $20 million, but motherfuckers will be like, yo, I'm the face of the show, I'm the A-Mike, whatever. Mm-hmm. You do all the producing and the editing, whatever, and then she brings all the guests and all the topics and everything like that. So who's to say you get 30% and then y'all motherfuckers saying or I get 50% and y'all motherfuckers split the rest. That's where that's where shit gets that's where shit gets misconstrued, and that's where the business and friends thing come in and everything like that. So if I'm negotiating a deal because I know everything about what needs to be said, and I come back and be like, yo, all right, so yeah, they really feeling me and everything like that. They want to give me this and they want to give y'all this. Are y'all cool with that?
They better.
Motherfuckers be like, nah, we do this shit as a collective, it goes 50-50.
Nah, man, they better be cool with that. You know why, man? Because it's like if 5 of us is in a room and they want 5 of us to go on stage and perform, and they're going to give us $5 million. And then they say, or they come back and they say, nah, we only want one of you on stage and we're going to give him $20 million. Motherfucker, you go on stage. Yeah. Give us each 2.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's a smart thing. But egos and shit like that get involved. It's like, nah, man, we don't got time for that. Like you look at Eminem and D12. You know them niggas was like, come on, man, this nigga's a nigga and we just side niggas. But them niggas were smart. They played their part, cashed their checks, shut their fucking mouths.
Mm-hmm. I think the biggest thing is understanding the assignment at hand. So first and foremost, friends in business is just like family in business. It doesn't always mix. So you have to be very strategic on who you decide to go into business with. That's first and foremost. And then you should trust those people that you are going into business with. So if this is your friend, you would hope that they have, like DeMario said, everyone's best interest at heart. If I can get a bigger bag with me and I can give y'all a little bit once I'm done, then that's how that works. And the people that's supporting you, the people that is like, even here, like if they come and they're like, Kylie, you get the bigger bag, give Keyshawn 20%, give DeMario 40%. Here we go. Hey, you
40% of whatever he's getting is better than 100% of nothing.
Of nothing, exactly. So it's like, you understand the assignment, and then you also know your worth and what you bring to it. If you feel like there's more, but then you're also going into people that going in business with people you trust. Because I think I heard that Joe Budden didn't want to release the paperwork, didn't want to show them what was really going on, because he knew he was kind of doing the slick shit on the slide and getting a bigger bag and not necessarily communicating that or even just sharing that. Like, I wouldn't have a problem. Like, you already know they wanted me more than y'all, but I brought y'all with me. So here's the report. Here's the paperwork. Like,
I mean, should that be what it is? If I'm Rory and Maul, nobody knows my fucking name unless it's attached
without Joe Budden.
Shut up.
Right. And Joe Budden was basically saying that, why do you need to see the books now? You signed a contract. And that's what it is. So that's what I'm saying. All right. So that's what I'm saying.
So that's when it goes into bad business and a bad partnership that they chose. Right. So they chose to go into business with a bad person.
Yeah, because now Joe is seeing. I'm saying using the I'm using it with the whole businessman angle to the point like they're looking at it as like, yo, I'm saying I thought we was friends on some shit, and they could pull the Nino Brown. It's like, yo, business is business, friends is friends. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, but you talking all this ownership, y'all, I'm getting my man the bag and whatever this is and that, and now I'm talking about I want to see the books. You talking about nah? And so now they like, go ahead.
I hate to interrupt.
Go ahead.
But you brought up Nino.
Yes,
Nino.
And I was about to ask like 10 minutes ago, do you think that money broke up Nino and G Money.
Yes. Because you can't, if me and you were talking about, if I'm over here talking about, we sticking the place up, we winning. And then we get the bag, and I'm talking about, oh yeah, my podcast, my thing, my. Y'all just here. That shit's gonna be like, we talking, I'm saying, at first we talking that we shit, but now you talking about your shit. Oh, okay, we workers now? You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't build this shit by yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's
So do you?
But wait, what? Go ahead. I have a question too. Go ahead.
Ask your question.
So, at what point do we reevaluate the contract that we had? Because now we've been in this business for such a long time. Nino, Joe, Jackson 5, shit, everybody with TLC. We've been in this business for quite some time. And now my value has risen. My stock has risen. I'm a little higher. People really like me. People feeling me. They like what I say. They like what I have to say. So now I have some substance. So I can speak and renegotiate where my kind of like Beyonce and Destiny Child.
Well,
Kelly Rowland stepped
you
up.
said it.
You
said
was
it there.
Kelly was just Kelly. And
You
then,
need to have a friend meeting.
No, it's not even that. No, it's not even that. It comes to, just like you said, I'm saying when you said renegotiation, we're saying renegotiation. When it comes to renegotiating that contract time, that's where you bring that shit up. But once you locked in,
you need to,
you know what I'm saying, you locked in.
Yeah, but you're locked in, and now you've heard a lot of my minds, a whole lot of Johnny Gill going on, and now you're like, let me see this contract, let me see the stock value, let me see the shares, let me see what that looks like, because now I'm trying to reevaluate my value. So that doesn't mean I'm going to go after your bag, Joe. Why are you so insecure about that? I could be looking at this as another way to get some more bag, or try to figure out how I flip this the next time this contract comes up. So he kind of, again, it goes back to just doing business with bad people. Like, you got to look at these people. If you've seen them burn relationships, burn bridges, not do shit on their own, I'm probably not I'm not going to get in that relationship with you. I'm not going to join this business with you. I haven't seen this venture really take off. You seem to waste a lot of people's money and time. So, that's kind of on them too. I know it was a good get up for them. I think they both got a lot of popularity after it. They'll both kind of go on their own. I feel like they'll be fine a little bit.
Yeah, they will be.
They'll tie on to another big person, or maybe they're big enough now to just go on their own. But they have enough content to take it somewhere else. So I feel like that falls more on Joe. So the question about friends and business is pick the right people. I
think when the whole renegotiate question, I didn't get to speak on that part yet. The whole renegotiate question, what needs to happen is, if the three of us have a business together, and one of us starts to go further than the other two or more popular, then we need to have a friend conversation. Leave the business out of it, have a friend conversation, and everything in the conversation needs to be the dots to, in order to salvage our friendship, we need to ... Mm-hmm. That's what needs to happen, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Go, in order to salvage our friendship, these are the things I need. These are the things I want. These are the things I want for you. These are the things I want for you. Like, that conversation needs to happen. And then that way, when you go into business meetings, the three of us will go in with those dots in our mind, and we're all unified. We're all like, this is what we want. This is what.
But that doesn't happen to Mario. If I come to you as a friend meeting and you tell me, nope, I ain't telling you nothing. I'm gonna leave you.
Because that's why I feel like I'm fortunate that I really don't have people in my life that I wouldn't trust with my money. I really don't have those people in my life. Like, when we were doing those little bullshit parties we were doing, you said, I need this amount of money for this. I'm talking to Kishana.
Yeah, I know.
You said, I need this amount of money for this. I said, here's the money. We did the thing. You said, here's your cut. I said, cool. I did not, to this day, I don't know how much money we made. I don't know how much money you walked away with. I don't know how much money you gave this person. You told me that people would get their money back according to how much money they put in and how much work they put in. You said that you would give people percentages based on that. I do not need to know the rest, because I trust you. And I feel like people need to start, you got to surround yourself with people like that. And I don't know if these people do that.
Okay, now the flip side, right? I'm saying, you put in $500, right? I'm saying you put in $500 at the party. The party makes 10,000. All right, the party makes 10,000. Kishana ends up giving you 1,000. You didn't know how much the party made. You got your 1,000. You was cool with that. Then you start hearing that the party made $10,000.
I wouldn't do that. That's my point.
I'm just saying.
But my point is, I'm not gonna fuck with somebody who might.
Who's not gonna keep it real.
Right. But the thing is, but that's when it comes to friends is friends, business is business. Because some people will go in there thinking that this is my friend, she's not gonna fuck me when it comes to the business like that. But that friend may be like on some nigga, that's my friend, but I'm talking about on the business side of shit. Nigga, I did this, I did that, this and that, and this is what I'm saying.
I hope that I have assessed my friends in my life well enough to know that they wouldn't do that, that they wouldn't look at it like that.
Right. And the thing is, I look at it, I'm like, is Joe doing bad business? Me personally, I think so. I think he's doing bad business with his friends. You know what I'm saying? But
I think he's driving his stock down because people ain't going to want to fuck with him because this is just added to the volatile, crazy Joe shit.
Well, this is
stock up as far as people want to hear him speak more because he's crazy. He is a hot commodity now, even more. The crazier he goes, the more people are going to want to hear him, but people are going to be leery to fuck with him because of the crazy Joe shit.
Well, he's been a hot commodity since his podcast, a couple years ago, was number one. But when it came to it, when it came to that friendship, he stopped that friendship and started talking that business shit. He was basically like, yo, Roy, you should look at your contract. And I'm like, damn, what the like I get that, because because as a responsible person, when you come to the contract, you should know what the fuck's in your contract, regardless of what this motherfucker's saying. He can be my best friend, everything like that, cool. But at the same time, yes, you should know what the fuck is in your contract as a man to know. As a responsible person to understand what your finances are, what you could and can't do. That I'm saying, being responsible like that. But I'm thinking, but as a friend, you're like, well, you should. I'm saying, yo, you taking care of me. So I really don't have to look at my contract because I know you're gonna take care of me. You know what I'm saying? So, is that bad business?
I guess a lot of people feel how I feel because I feel like I could genuinely say, here's my $1,000. I'm invested in this business. Give me back what you think I deserve. I feel like I could say that to you and her. And I guess a lot of people feel like that.
Yeah.
I guess they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I think it's just evaluating those friendships, understanding your role. Evaluating those friendships, understanding your role, and not fucking with someone you can't trust, period.
And it's not even about fucking with someone you can't trust. Just understand that, when it comes to your side of the business, make sure you know that shit in and out. Because sometimes, yes, money could corrupt the motherfucker. Fame could corrupt the motherfucker. You never know. And there's ways to tell it, you know what I'm saying? Because because there's always that dude, when people come around, motherfuckers want to show off. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying show the ass and want to look like the big. I'm saying want to look like the big dude. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But yeah, man. But shout out to them, man. I hope shit works out. Business is business, friends is friends. But just don't practice bad business with your friends.
Yeah, don't do that. If your friends want to see the contract, show them the contract. Please and thank you.
And when shit starts to get crazy, you guys need to sit down and have that conversation I just said. In order to preserve our friendship, this is what I need. That conversation needs to happen. Leave all the business stuff, numbers, facts, figures out of it.
And that was a crazy thing that he was saying, because when Roy was asking him, oh, let me see the books, Joe was like, no, I don't got to show you the books. And I'm like, whoa, that's a little bit, all that shit you was preaching and everything like that, talking about put your peoples on and not practicing bad business style. If you ain't got nothing to hide, he's like, oh, I don't have to. I'm not entitled to. I'm saying, who does he think he is? And I'm like, oh, now you treat this shit like a business thing. So it's just like, it kind of irked me. I felt a little.
I thought it was kind of cool. Sorry to cut you off. I thought it was kind of cool to see the interview with Charlamagne, when Charlamagne was telling them, like, oh, Joe Budden's gonna leave you, Rory. Like, he's close to the mall. You definitely gonna be the first one. If this ever goes down, you the first one to go. Like, he literally called it how it went down.
Charlamagne, you say that.
When I heard about what happened, I was like, yeah, no duh. Like, who didn't call that? Like, who didn't see one day Joe Budden go walk in and fire everybody? Who didn't see that?
Yeah, he's basically like, yo, Joe Button's gonna Joe Button it, basically.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Joe Budden,
motherfuckers.
Joe Budden
he
is
did.
dumb. He's dumb as shit. He had a good thing going on that academic show. I'm sorry.
No, he's not dumb. No, he's not dumb. He's not dumb. He's not dumb.
I think that show was more popular than the Joe Budden show.
Academics?
No, it's not. Hell no. Hell no. Nigga, when he left that show, nigga, you see the ratings on that?
No.
Show was done.
No, when he was there.
He was there. I think that show was more popular. That show had bigger celebrities. That show was on TV. The Joe Budden podcast was big, right? And he probably got a lot more money personally because it was his show. But that show that he was on before was a bigger deal.
Yeah.
And
Right.
No.
Yeah, because the podcast was still coming up at the time. I'm saying it's still coming up at the time. But when Joe left the complex and focused more on the podcast took off. It took off and it became the number one.
You don't think he should have stayed? You don't think he should have stayed and rolled that out?
No. Because if you knew what was happening and everything, because like everybody explains, like if you knew what was happening, no, it was a smart move. Because basically everything Joe was talking about, that's what he wanted for his show, but he basically became what I'm saying everything he talked about that he didn't want to be. He was that.
So even seeing the way this show has imploded, you still think it was better for him to leave?
Yes, because he made more money from his show than he would have with Complex.
But you don't think that if he would have just played his role and stayed at that show's still going, by the way?
No, it's not. It's done. It's been done.
Oh, it's done?
Yeah,
Academic
it's done.
show's done?
It's been done. Yeah.
What's the name of that show? What was it called?
It was called I forgot. I forgot what it's called.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, but it's done. A lot of people stopped watching that show. Nah. And plus, because basically, when it comes to like intellectual property and licensing deals, right? So basically, Joe does whatever for that show. That show gets so many views and everything like that. So Joe has his own YouTube. His own YouTube channel. He can't say, "Yo, Complex, let me get this clip and everything like that and promote that on my channel." They're gonna say, "No, you got to pay us for that." But Joe's like, "But that's my creation. This is what I'm doing." They're like, "Nah." But with his show, he could turn around. I'm saying he could turn around, make those clips, and make that money off it.
Intellectual property works.
Yeah, no. But I'm saying as far as like licensing deals.
No, I know how that works.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So none of that. I'm saying he owns none of that. So yeah. And the thing is, he's like, "Yo, all the shit that I'm saying here on this, on this show, I could do that for my show, and I could do more, my own interviews and everything like that, and do everything the way I want to do instead of what you guys are saying."
The way they wanted it.
So yeah, it was a better move for him to lead that show, especially he had no ownership, no stock, or nothing like that in that. Fuck that. You're making someone else rich off of your property. Nah, fuck that.
We do it every day, sir.
We do it. Yeah, we do it. Yeah, we do it. Yeah, but I'm saying that's some shit you have to do. You know what I'm saying? But compared to the shit that I want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So Charlamagne leave the Breakfast Club?
Huh?
No, because Charlamagne's in a position to the point where he's a 50-50 owner. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
You don't
he's a
think
partner.
Joe Budden could have got there if he would have shut up and did the show?
Yeah.
When Complex, no, because Complex is this entity.
My point is this.
Mm-hmm.
If you are on something that is a larger platform,
yeah.
I'd say the smart thing to do is to ride that till the wheels fall off.
No.
So sorry, is Joe Budden not on For the Culture anymore? Wasn't he on that? That was a show, For the Culture or Culture or something.
Yeah,
with Remy Ma and
I think they're done with that.
They're done. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, the smart money is not to ride that till the wheels fall off.
No, it's not, because it's not yours. You can't do nothing with it. The only thing you do is show up.
Is like part owner now because he's riding.
Right. Because
you don't think Joe Budden should have played that role? No,
because Complex wouldn't have made him a partner. And the thing is, you gotta understand. Why wouldn't they? Because he was only on them saying because he was only with Complex for like 6 months.
That's why I said he should have stayed.
No, because you never know what the outcome is.
Bro, so, right now you just argue just to argue.
No, I'm not arguing. No, I'm not arguing. No,
I said he should have stayed. You said they're not going to let him own it. I said, why not? You said because he was only there 6 months. I said, yeah, so he should have stayed.
So, but the thing is, if they're doing everything I could do on my own, and I could make 10 much more money doing this shit on my own, why would I do that shit for someone else?
Should Charlamagne leave Breakfast Club?
No, he's not, because he's in a better position because
and
they made.
You don't think Joe Budden could have got in that position too?
No,
Why
because
not?
first of all, why would Sean? But Charlamagne's been on the Breakfast Club or with iHeartMedia for what, 8 years, and they built that shit from the ground up. So they seen the product and they seen it work. So they're like, yo, and they see everything else that he's doing, let's say with his podcast network. So it was like, yo, he could leave and do his other thing, but they're like, yo, we're giving you this.
So
because everything's there.
Why couldn't Joe Budden get the same position?
Because he talked about it. They asked him for it and everything like that. And they was like, nah, we're not doing that. So it was like, all right, cool.
So
cool, you're not doing that.
Because he didn't have the patience to wait.
So you think so you don't think he should have waited?
Patience to wait.
No.
Why not?
Because if I'm saying, if I'm telling you all these ideas, right? If I'm telling you all these ideas for the show and you're saying no, and then I turn around and do that shit on my own, you're basically holding me back. I'm not waiting for you to catch up to see my vision when I could do it by myself.
But you could go further on a larger platform. That doesn't make no sense to me. Like,
no, you can't.
I understand the ownership piece and the being your own master. I get that. I really do. But I think if you are on something that is fucking smoking hot, you ride it until you become in a position to possibly own it. And then if they're bullshitting, you know what? I'm taking my talents to South Beach.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Because no, it's not, because it's same thing.
He threw a Joe Budden tantrum and left too soon.
No, he didn't. Same thing with Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather was basically saying, why go with a promoter? Why go with a promoter? Why go with a promoter to sell what the fuck I could sell on my own? And I could make my own money instead of waiting for this person. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because the thing is, if I'm bringing all these crazy ideas and you get so many views off of that shit, and I say, hey, make me a partner, you're like, nah, not yet. I'm like, yo, fuck that.
And you've been there 6 hours, and you said, make me a partner.
And the thing is, I see how much money they get and all the sponsorship off of my creation.
And you also see how many TV screens they're putting you on. How many TV screens has Joe Budden been on since he left that motherfucker? Come on,
the only reason why.
Hold
on, no.
The smart money was to ride that out at least a little bit longer.
Why did Complex want Joe Budden?
Because he's Joe Budden. Exactly.
And Joe Budden understands he's Joe Budden. So simple fact is, instead of you guys holding me back on what I could do by myself, and the thing is, if you could turn around and say, I want it done this way, and I'm under contract, and I know I could do it this way, because I know this way works, and I know that way won't work, I'm going with my way. I'm not going to let you hold me back. Because simple fact is, if you're doing all that, and if you get all that much money with my creation and I'm saying my vision, and you don't want to give me a piece, I can imagine what I could do on my own. Basically, what I sold you. And you're not giving me a piece of that?
Yes.
Shit, fuck that. I'm doing my own shit.
Yes, I get all of that. I totally agree. Because with all that.
If the show gets 100,
my problem is he reached a broader audience on that show. He was on more TV screens on that show. He was in a better position to be more famous on that show. And if he wants to sell Joe Buttons himself, he needed that show.
No, he doesn't, because and this is where licensing and intellectual property comes in. So now you got Verizon talking about, yo, I love what you're doing with that show with Complex. Joe, we want this. Joe can't do that. Joe has to go through Complex. Joe has to go through Complex to get that license deal and everything like that. And
it's
Complex
just like motherfuckers who I hear you. It's just like niggas who wrestle for the WWE. The motherfuckers always
wrestling.
Yeah, it always comes back to wrestling. Motherfuckers who wrestle for the WWE will say WWE is holding me back. They won't let me do indie shows. They won't let me do movies. They won't let me do commercials. They won't let me do this. Vince McMahon says, all right, motherfucker, leave and go do that shit. And them niggas drop off the face of the fucking earth.
Didn't happen with The Rock.
What do you mean it didn't happen with
because he was established. How many years did he do in the WWE before he left?
WWE supported him doing that shit. WWE got him those gigs. So it's not what happened with The Rock.
Look at the music industry. Hold on,
wait, let me finish my thought. It finished.
Go ahead.
The motherfuckers and some of them actually leave WWE to go do all that other shit. And they fall off the face of the fucking earth.
Yes.
It's cool to own your own brand. It's cool to be your own master. That is all cool. But you need the beast to put you up there. You need it.
It all
So
depends
you
on the
write it
field that you're in.
for as
It all
long-
depends on the field that you're
Write
in.
it out for
Because
as long as possible, and then you cash in.
it all depends on the field that you're in. When it comes to wrestling, yes, you need that big conglomerate to do that. But when it comes to doing stuff like this, you could do that shit on your own instead of making money for somebody else.
What is he
doing?
doing?
I can do it my way.
I agree with you, Kylie. He could do it on his own, but because he's fucks up shit, he should have probably stayed longer and got
that's
maybe
part of my
more
thing
permanent.
Too. If you,
bag.
He's gonna fuck that shit up. So you're gonna fuck that shit up with them.
If you know,
Yeah, but you're under a
if you know
contract
that
and
Joe
they're just not
Buttons-
gonna fire you.
Yes,
Like
if
now that
know
you
you're
have
Joe
your
Buttons,
own
yeah.
podcast that you're supposed to have like on this platform with these two guys that you just fucked up and now fired them. You did all of this, not taking a deal with Complex, not taking a deal with the Source, doing all this other shit. You worked for Revolt for a little bit and even complained about that bag. Like Revolt is cool. They need to give you a bigger bag. So you left Revolt because it was Black owned and have enough bags behind it for, the people that they wanted to put on there, which is understandable. And you're absolutely right. Everybody is doing their own podcast. We can take off and make more money than Joe Buttons, but we will probably be more established business and we'll have better business practices than he does. So he probably should have stayed a little bit more closer to these organizations that he wanted to just branch away from to have the ownership. I get it.
That had nothing to do with the organization.
I'm all for ownership.
I'm
all for ownership. I'm all for owning your masters and all of that and kind of being independent and being that artist, and you can make it without having the promoter, the plug, the producer, the manager, all this shit. You can go independent as an artist and make your own money, get some streams, and you're already a millionaire. That's great. But when after you made your million and after you had all those streams, then what's next? You don't know how to make another song. Why? You might need a manager to help you. You might need some help. So in Joe Budden's case, he just might need a little help. So maybe him wanting to be so independent because he's done all of this independent in the music industry, may think in his mind it works, but it's obviously not working in reality because he's losing and burning bridges along the way. So
I've seen it a million times with WWE, bro.
But you can't compare. You can't compare.
Wrestlers want to sell their own brand, and they
can't
branch
compare
off.
WWE because you can't wrestle by yourself. You can't compare WWE. Obviously, with WWE,
You can't wrestle by yourself,
nigga. You still need an organization when it comes to that. But the thing is that if I'm a music artist, right? And I got over 100 million streams without a fucking what you saying.
Agreed to this fact. The thing you're saying right now, both of us have already agreed to it.
So my thing is, why would I want to sign to something and be bound by contract?
Because one, you need your name to be bigger.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do. And
no, you don't.
And two, if you're Joe Buttons and you know that maybe I shouldn't be the boss because I'm fucking crazy, that maybe I should run with these niggas for a little bit. Maybe. In retrospect, Joe Budden should have stayed with that show.
No, he shouldn't have. You're crazy. If you understand what I'm saying, everything was going on and everything like that, and you understand doing everything by yourself, like, yo, the thing is, oh my God, I don't understand why you don't understand this.
No, we both said that we agreed with you on that.
We're just speaking.
Right.
We're speaking.
And both of us have told you the reasons.
Fuck-ups.
And both of us have told you the reasons why that may not be the best course of action. Both of us have said we agree with what you're saying, and both of us have said why we don't believe that maybe that's the best course of action in this instance. That's where we're at right now.
And basically what I'm saying is that the same way he could have fucked it up by himself, he could have fucked that shit up with was it went Complex. The only difference is that.
Right. And so I agree with you there. So I'm asking you, if he would have just played ball and did his job there, would he be better off right now? I say no. That he would.
No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't.
How would he not? He's unemployed right now.
Because but he still has licensing deals. I'm saying for himself. I'm saying with Cash App and everything like that. Let's say when he does his own interview shit, I'm saying called the pull up and everything like that. That's money that's money that's coming directly to him. That's not coming through. That's not coming through Complex and getting their cut.
If you mention the motherfucking independence thing one more time, I'm gonna kill myself.
But that's what it's all about. I'm saying, but that's what it's all about.
But I'm telling you, it's not all about that. That's the argument.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Because why would I sell? Why would I have someone else get paid off of my vision? And they're telling me how my vision should be when I could do all that shit my own and make the same amount of money, probably even more.
And I told you why. 2 reasons. One, you could be more popular by doing it with them. And two, you're a
hell no.
Who's gonna
You're crazy. You're crazy, nigga. Fetty Wap made fucking $10 million on his own without no fucking. I'm saying without no contract and everything like that from a record deal.
Queen.
You know what I'm saying? Did all that shit on his own.
Nah, but look,
he gonna do that shit with a record deal. He gonna do that shit with a record deal.
That's right.
He gonna do that shit with a record deal because they would have like, yo, I don't know about that trap queen thing. I don't know about that trap queen. I don't know if it's gonna work. And this nigga's telling you, yes, it's gonna work. Well, I don't know, maybe again, and everything like that. Again,
I am not.
But music and working like for podcasts is a completely different thing. You can't talk.
No, it's not. It works the same. It works the same.
It does not.
It works the same.
No.
How doesn't it? How doesn't it work the same?
You're talking about it works the same as far as the monumental or the monetizing the money through it. Like, yeah, that may be the same, but I'm just saying, like, as an artist to go independent, the reason why they're going independent is so they can control more and have more money come into their pockets, because all of these people take money out of it. But when you're an artist, you're probably working with someone. You gotta who's the people on the little 808. What's his name? An engineer. You probably got an engineer. You got, I don't know, somebody in there that helps you with your rhymes, maybe not. You know, if you write your own shit, you're probably by yourself. And so it's you and your engineer. It's still not you by yourself. You're not going in there, laying down the track and do it. Well, some people are, but not everybody's going in there and doing every single thing by themselves. And in Joe Budden's case, he just needed a little bit more training before he just jumped the ship and said, I can be independent. The same way everybody wants to be independent and everybody wants to, everybody wants to be independent. Everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. Everybody wants to own all of these businesses, but you also need some type of training, some type of knowledge. And Joe Budden doesn't have that to be completely independent. I agree. People should want to be independent. People should want to own their masters and own their shit and be like, I can be a owner of my creative, thought process and juices and whatever I want to put out there. Let me do that and let it flow. Tiana Taylor for main course. She did that. Too much control over her creativity. So she kind of branched out, but she had proper training. She followed people. She learned how to be a director. Now she's an executive director, directing people's music videos, movies, and all this other stuff. Do you think she just jumped out there and said, I'm not going to sing today. I'm going to go be an executive producer and I'm about to produce a movie because I can? No, but I'm pretty sure she learned from all the video shoots, learned from the people that were executive producing, learned from the places the movies that she's been in, and then gravitated towards that and made that her master. So now she's on her own. Like, I just feel Joe Budden just needs a little bit more training. Just him specifically, a little bit more training. And
the other piece, I agree with that. And the other piece is if by myself, I get seen by 1 million people, but with the conglomerate, I get seen by 50 million people. That's better for me later. That's my point.
Boom. Hold that right there. So what's the whole purpose of a record label? What is the whole purpose?
For who? For me or for the record label?
For the artist.
The whole purpose of a record label? The whole purpose of a record label for the artist is exposure. Is who they're going to get my music to.
Okay. Yep. Now, basically what I'm saying is that if I come to the record label and I'm already getting 100 million views, because basically the whole thing is to sell your brand.
Yes, go.
That's the whole thing.
Yes, go. Make your point.
My thing is, I'm saying, so my thing is, if I could do that on my own, I wouldn't need them, right? I wouldn't need them at all. Mm-hmm. So why would I do that and have restrictions and restraints? Now,
because
okay, hold on.
Now you ask a question, I'm answering. Because if I get 100 million on my own, I could probably get 200 million with them.
No, you can't. Because Master P proved that motherfucking point. Master P was hot before he signed this big deal. Record company comes.
Did you hear of Master P before he signed with that company? No, you did not.
Okay, let me finish my point. But let me finish my point. You're stepping on my point. Let me finish my point.
Your point is stupid.
No, because you're telling you don't even know what the fuck I'm talking
about. Make your point.
So Master P is gaining some recognition. Record company comes to him and says, yo, we'll give you $1 million if you sign with us now. Master P's like, nigga, if they coming to me with $1 million and I got this shit on my own, nah, I'm not gonna sign $1 million because if there's $1 million, I could probably get 10. I'm not gonna sign with y'all, whatever. I'm gonna wait. Master P gets even hotter. I'm saying to the point where he basically changed the music fucking, I'm saying, he basically changed the fucking music industry. He found the fucking loophole. I'm saying, to the point was like, yo, okay, fuck that $1 million, whatever. You're gonna give me 80. I'm saying, I'm taking 80%. Y'all niggas just do 20.
Okay.
And so it's just like, he understood that. He understood that. And then hold on. And he had free reign to do what the fuck he wanted. The only thing.
Are you done?
That nigga. Go ahead. Fuck my point. Fuck my point.
You can't do that. You gotta let him talk.
I'm letting you.
Fuck my point. Go ahead. Because you're eager. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, fuck my point.
What is your point?
Nah, I forgot it.
Okay. Did you hear of Master P before he signed with a label?
No.
That's my point. We're done. Are we done?
No, it's not, because at the same time, he was making $1 million before anybody.
Did you hear of Master P before he signed to a label?
No. There was no power of the internet. There was no power of the internet.
That's my point.
But what I'm saying, hold on. But what I'm saying is that, oh my God. No, you're explaining my point. You're explaining my point. Why it's even why it's even more important to fucking have your own shit and everything, and why you didn't even fucking need a record label.
You making it sound like I don't think you should have your own shit, and I've said several times you should, but you still need the beast.
No, you don't. Is what I'm saying.
I just proved it.
You didn't.
I just hold on. Let me say it.
No. Let me say it. Because you're still talking two different times. You're not. No, the power of the internet. The power of the internet.
Who lived up north did not know who Master P was until he signed with a major. You and I,
everything was regional.
We lived outside of the South. We did not know of Master P until he signed with a major. That is my point right there. If he signed with that major, we don't know who he is. If he didn't sign with that major, not on Rocket Jock on MTV. If he didn't sign with that major, he's not making motherfucking ice cream right now. That's just what it is.
And then with the power of the internet, and then with the power of the internet, noodles, and then with the power of the internet, and then with the power of the internet, all that shit goes away. Because now with the power of the internet, what the record companies are doing, they're signing. Hold on. So now with the power of the internet, motherfuckers making their own way. Record companies are putting people in 360 deals. Do you know what a 360 deal is?
No.
Do you know what a 360 deal is? They fucking lock you into shit. So now, because before all that shit, whatchamacallit, it's basically, it's basically intellectual property. So now, if you do movies and everything like that, you can't do that shit without the fucking record company getting getting their cut. As far as you going on shows and everything like that, you can't do that without the record company's you can't do that without the record company's permission. That's all the 360 deal because
like
they
a
understand.
New Edition deal.
No, but I'm saying, yo, ask your dad. Ask your dad.
Oh, I know. They got fucked up. There's fucked up deals out here.
Play this back, play this back, I'm saying, after all this is said and done, play this back for your dad, and he's gonna tell you who the fuck's right, and he's gonna tell you who's right and who was wrong.
Okay.
I guarantee you.
I wish you were live because I told him. He was like, "Send me the link." I was like, "We're going live on Friday." He would have definitely chimed in.
We should have brought you down. We should have brought you down.
We need to make sure, because Kylie misconstrues things.
I don't misconstrue shit.
We need to make sure that we have the points.
Everything you're saying.
Your point is fuck the majors, be independent. My point is, yes, be independent, but I think you still need the majors to some degree. That's my point.
Depending on what business you're in. If you're in wrestling, yes, you need the majors. But when it comes to something like this, especially in the podcast world, podcasting has only been around basically on this popular level for only 10 years. So there's no blueprint. I'm saying how to do it. There's certain people that hold on. It's still. I'm saying, because you have the music industry, that shit. I'm saying that shit's been established. For however long. Now the 360 deal basically plugs up all the loopholes and shit. But when it comes to this, doing this, like what I'm saying, what we're doing, I don't need a complex. I don't need a beast to do that, because I could reach 100 million people on my own. Compared to, I don't need complex to do that no more, because the power of the internet, things are no longer regional no more. They're no longer regional more. Hold on. So when you had Master P back then, without the power of the internet, yes, at that time, yes, you needed some distribution to come up to North. But before that, at the end of the day, he really didn't need the North. So I'm saying to pop off. The only thing down south, West Coast rappers need the North for is the respect as an MC, to be respected as a lyricist and everything like that. But other than that, niggas didn't need the fucking North. This nigga, yo,
You're telling
E40.
me, you're telling me that in order to become Master P, in order for Master P to become who he is today, he didn't need to be known outside of the South. Is that what you're saying?
Nigga, E40 didn't.
No, answer the question.
What? Yeah.
So you're saying
he didn't.
in order for him to be, in order for him to own the Charlotte Hornets and make ice cream and be on TV right now, he didn't need to be more famous outside of the South. Is that what you're saying?
No, he did. To do that, yes, he did.
All right,
to do that, yes, he did. But at the same time, what I'm saying, hold on. But at the same time, what I'm saying is that he didn't need that with the record label. Because at the end of the day, it was his own intellectual property that got him hot to be on the Charlotte Hornets, to get all his cell phone deals and everything like that.
I agree with that. I agree with that. But he still needed. So you agree with, still needed to get on the back of the whale. He still needed to get on the back of the whale
for that time. Yes, without the power of the internet. Yes, but now. And nowadays, with the power of the internet, you don't need none of that shit.
It's not as simple, but it's still
very simple. It's very simple. But for instance, fucking Jake Paul and Logan Paul, we don't know what the fuck they do. We don't know who the fuck they are. But yet, these niggas are getting a fucking fight with the biggest fucking boxer ever.
Right.
They're YouTubers.
Fucking boxer ever.
What did you just say?
YouTubers. They're YouTubers.
With what?
The biggest fighter ever.
With the biggest fighter.
Yeah.
With the biggest fighter.
Yes.
They made their name.
Hold on.
But they made their name
Master
from trolling bigger people.
Right. Hold on. Wait. Master
on
P.
Their
Hold
own
on. Wait.
Is what I'm
hold
saying.
on.
But they trolled the
Hold
bigger
on,
people to get their attention to look at them. It's like when people make comments on
the
shade room and stuff.
But there's no company that's saying there's no company that's projecting them like that.
Now Jake Paul,
give it 5 years.
Household name because it's attached to Floyd Mayweather. So
No, he was big before Floyd Mayweather.
No.
He's just about to be more.
Hold up.
You're telling me that being attached to Floyd Mayweather doesn't bring him up. You're telling me that?
No.
Yeah, but he was known before Floyd.
It doesn't. That's what it does.
Just like Master P was known before the major.
Nigga.
My point being,
who got more?
You need the bigger thing
followers?
to get your name out there more. Simple as that.
Who has more followers? Floyd or fucking Logan Paul? I'll wait. Who has more followers? Floyd or Logan Paul?
I'll go with Logan Paul.
Who has more followers? Floyd or Jake Paul? Nigga, I'll wait. Exactly. At the end of the day, they don't need Floyd like that. Nigga, they don't.
If they didn't need Floyd, they wouldn't be fucking with Floyd.
Nigga, it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity. But guess what?
But you just said they don't need him. So is it
because they don't? Because
it's
already rich.
Well, what if Joe Budden had a good opportunity? Why he didn't take it?
Nigga,
because he don't need it.
The thing is, hold on. But you guys are missing the point. These motherfuckers are doing a deal. No major backing from anything. They're doing that shit on their own from shit that they did on their own.
Floyd Mayweather is the major. That's my point.
No, he's not.
Floyd Mayweather is the major in that scenario.
No, he's not.
No, Demario, because if I'm right, I think Floyd came after them after he beat up Nate Robinson. Floyd was like, "Oh, put me in the ring." He ain't gonna hit nobody.
He seen what they was doing. He seen what they was doing. He seen what they was doing.
Didn't need him, they wouldn't be fucking with him.
No, it wouldn't. No. That's like saying, no. That's like saying if I create something and it's going big, and then all of a sudden Zoom comes and says, "Hey, I want to do a deal with you." I'm not gonna be like, "Hey, I don't need you." No, it's a fucking deal that I'm doing to make more money. It's not. I'm saying it's not about promotion and shit like that. What
you need him,
nigga? Obviously, they came to me, so obviously I really don't need them because I'm making more money. But if I have an opportunity to make more, let's say on another deal, let's say another business deal to make money, but at the end of the day, if you come to me, because the way it started before, because these dudes was doing fights on DAZN and freaking doing millions of views.
Yo, Kyle, you want $20? I got $20 for you. Do you want it?
No.
For what?
I don't care for it.
Why don't
I don't need it right now.
Why don't you want that $20?
Let me get it.
I got my own money.
Why don't you want that $20?
I don't need it because I got my own money.
Right. So if I take the $20, I need it, right?
Not really. Not really. It all depends on the deal. Hold on. So you tell me.
I don't get a point. You come back. I didn't get it.
I don't. Because if we're doing a deal, we're doing a deal. It would it don't make no sense. So basically, if Floyd comes to me and says, "Yo, I want to do what I'm saying," we should fight. I'm saying we should fight.
You are amazing. Yo, I love you.
Yo,
bro.
he's doing a deal. They're doing a business deal. What are you talking about?
Man. Yo, I love you, man.
Who's their financial backer?
Yo, I just did it again. I keep telling myself
You're proving my point.
But I do it all the time. Like I keep telling myself not to argue with this nigga, and then I do it every single time.
You're proving my point. You're proving my point, though.
I deserve what I get.
Yo,
he just said, I'm not going to take the $20 because I don't need it. And then I said, oh, so if you take it, you need it? He said, no.
So
the complete opposite of what he just said. The complete opposite of what you just said. You said, I'm not going to take the $20 because I don't need it. And then I said, oh, so if you take it, you need it. You said no. That's the complete opposite of what you just said.
You're going to take the $20
okay.
giving it to you.
The complete opposite of what you just said.
But if you don't need it,
all I'm saying is, if they're going to do
hold on. No.
Why? It's free.
Don't fucking cheat to win the argument.
What? I'm not cheating to win the argument. Because at the end of the day, does Floyd Mayweather need this fight? Does Floyd Mayweather need this fight?
Yes.
He needs the fight?
Yes.
He needs this fight.
Yes.
Why does he need this fight?
Because he took it.
Oh,
shut up.
Based off of your thing.
Floyd, I'm saying Floyd Mayweather don't need to do this.
By your own admission, taking it means you need it. You just admitted that 2 seconds ago. Even though you contradicted it right after.
No, I didn't.
I said, if you take the $20, does that mean you need it? You said yes.
I said no.
I said, you're right. Yeah,
you said no.
I said, why won't you take the $20? Your answer was,
I don't need it. I said, I don't need it. Yup.
So
exactly.
Taking the $20 means you need it. You said no.
Right.
That's a contradiction of what you just said. You don't.
How?
All right, I'm gonna try it again. I said, will you take the $20? You said no. I said, why? You said, because I don't need it.
Yeah.
So then I said, oh, so taking it means you need it? You said no. That is a contradiction. You said I'm not.
How's that a contradiction? How's that a contradiction?
If you
so
don't,
hold on.
Why it's a contradiction?
Hold on.
Guess what? You win. We're done. You won.
No, because it sounds stupid. Because
I swear to God on everything I love, I'm done talking about this.
Keyshawn, if I'm worth $50 million, right? If I'm worth $50 million and you come to me and say, hey, you want to make $3 million? And I say no. I don't need to make $3 million. I'm already worth 50. I really don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the contradiction in that? If I don't need it, I don't need it. So I'm saying, I don't understand that.
You can take it without needing it. That's the Mario's point. You can take it and not need the money.
No, he's basically saying if you take it, you need it. And what I'm saying is that no, it's not. Because if I'm worth $50 million and someone comes to me with $3 million, if I don't need it, I really don't need it. No, I really don't need this $3 million. I really don't. Just because I take it doesn't mean I need it. But if I don't need it, I don't need it. I just don't understand
the concept. I lost it too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know what the fuck you talking about, bro.
Okay, moving on. Next topic.
Yeah. This shit don't make sense.
We got back
they
on
really
Jake
don't.
Paul. I thought we was done with them niggas. I thought we was done with them.
We was done.
We was on Joe Budden, and then we got Master P and some ice cream. I don't even think Master P makes ice cream. I think he just got the tattoo.
No, he makes
Gucci
ice cream.
man.
He makes ice cream.
Gucci.
No, Master P makes ice cream. He does. That's the whole. That was one of his things he's selling now. The whole
he
concept
does
of ice
have
cream
that.
man shit. Yeah, the whole ice cream man shit.
For our last topic, because I gotta go. Can we talk about the turnoff thing?
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to get into that.
What turnoff?
Yeah. I think that was one of my questions. Let me get it.
What is?
You got it. Go ahead. You got it. If you already got it.
What is your biggest turnoff? The one thing, no matter how attractive a person is, it's an automatic turnoff.
Let me see. Hold up.
Are we talking about a physical thing or just something they do?
Just it could be anything. Just one thing, no matter how good he or she looks. He for me, she for y'all. But no matter how good they look, no matter how attractive, no matter how everything lines up, there's one thing that matters. Me, a relationship with God. If you don't have a relationship with God, or not necessarily God, whoever you, Allah, whoever you choose, your spiritual connection to who you choose to be in one with. That I can say that's one of mine. Like I don't see myself I don't care how attractive you are with substance. I'm a little deeper than
Find
most.
a relationship with God though.
I won't say God. I would say whatever your spiritual
but define
connection
it. Like
is.
what do they have to do to say yes, I believe in God?
Yeah, like I'm not looking for you. You don't have to be at church every Sunday, Bible study on Wednesdays. You don't have to do that. But just that you have for me, it shows me that you have probably a deeper connection with something in the afterlife. That's just personally how Kishana believes. But
what I'm saying is, do I have to quote scripture?
Nope.
Do I have to pray every night? Do
Nope.
I have to bless my food? I'm saying
nope, because it's your relationship. Everyone's relationship is different. I have
that's true.
Spiritual people in my family who don't go to church, but they believe in God and they have their own connection with who they are connected, their own relationship. So I just want you to have a relationship with a higher power that let's just say
what
that.
if I just say it?
You can tell. You don't just say, you can say anything. So it would be me and you in a relationship. So you can say, oh yeah, I believe in God just because you've seen this podcast and that's what Kishana likes. Yeah. So I'm going to tell her this next time I see her. But your actions, your words, the way you carry yourself, the way you are as a person, those things would come out.
In time it would come out that
yes.
You don't have.
Yeah, no, there's no way. You're not out here being that evil or saying doing bad things, being evil, doing nothing with your life and saying that you have a higher connection and want more. So that's one.
I mean, that's your preference. I mean, that's your preference. So I could be like, okay, that's your. I mean, everybody's preference is different.
I'd say a turn off for me is if she's a rapper.
Oh, really? Explain.
If she
come on, Nikki, with the bars. Not on Pink Friday. Nikki just dropped something. Talk about she's a rapper. Man.
If she's a rapper, I'm turned off.
You don't know about Kiki Garbage.
I don't want to know about Kiki Garbage.
Kiki Garbage. That sounds like a singer name. Kiki Garbage.
Is that the girl who stabbed her husband?
Yeah, once in the thigh.
Oh my gosh.
So ain't that the girl who stabbed her husband to death? Kiki Garbage?
No, it's not her.
Yo, if a girl is a rapper, I'm turned off.
Why? What makes you turned off by a girl being a rapper?
I don't want you spitting bars at me. I don't want you to come to me.
You don't want her to be nicer than you? And just because she's a rapper.
I don't want you to get out the shower. I don't want you to get out the shower and be like, babe, check this. Yo.
I said, look. Babe.
A 1-2, a 1-2.
I said, look.
I said, yo.
Is it a battle rapper? Can she be a writer?
My shit will
what if she's a writer? What if she writes?
What if she's nice though? What if she's nice though?
He's jealous. This is a little jealousy.
What if she's nice though?
You don't want his girl to be nicer than her.
I don't care. I won't know that she's nice. I don't want to hear her rap. I don't think my penis can get hard after I hear her rap.
Oh, I got lame.
I got you.
I don't want to hear rap.
You don't like any female rappers? Are you not attracted to any female rapper?
This nigga's sexist, misogynistic.
Thank you.
I used to kind of be attracted to E40 sister, but I wouldn't call her a rapper.
Who's the E40 sister?
The team.
He wasn't attracted to Rhonda.
Sprinkle man.
You weren't attracted to Rhonda?
Who?
From Master P's Clique. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. I'm the realest bitch. More real than reality.
Oh, you talking about? She's talking about that new No Limit. I'm thinking. I'm thinking Mia
No
X.
Limit.
No, I don't know on Rhonda. You might probably Mia X. Mia X.
Mia X is in there, but
Mia X is the rapper. Is the female rapper from No Limit.
And they also had what's the name?
There's
I think
another one.
Destiny,
I'm gonna share it with
Destiny or something like that. Yeah, she had a Mercedes.
So you were
like
never,
that.
you were never attracted to the old Little Kim. You were never attracted to the old Foxy Brown. You were never attracted to the old Nicki Minaj. You were never attracted to the old Remy Ma. Like you were never attracted to these females. Like there's nothing. Well, Remy Ma's a little raspy and a little bit more, NY. So you probably couldn't. But so you were never.
I get what he's saying though.
I'm not fucking nobody that got bars, bro.
I get what he's saying a little bit.
I can't wait. I can't wait for you to find your girl's rap notebook and then be mad that she's
Yo, it's done.
You gotta go. What
It's
happened?
done.
I found this book. It's enough.
What the fuck is this?
Nigga, you out here back? Why'd you guys break up?
What the fuck is this? What the
He's
fuck is
stupid.
this? I got.
Nah.
What's yours, Kylie?
Women that chew with their mouth open. I don't know, man. Like I really like.
Yeah.
That's one. That's a fucking deal breaker for me. I don't give a fuck. That's a deal breaker. Like chewing with your mouth open. Period. Yeah, it's a deal breaker for me. I can't be sitting here. Fuck, man. I think I'll get up and leave. I just nah. That shit pisses me. Chew with your motherfucking mouth closed. Yeah. I think yeah. Chewing with your mouth open, making smacking noises and shit. Even with gum. The popping and shit. I'm like, yo, that shit irks the fuck out of me. Yeah. I left rooms. I left rooms. I was
on the airplane like
uses too much slang. I don't like when a girl uses too much slang.
What's considered slang?
Like
the newest word, lit.
Yeah, I want a girl. I'm saying not a nigga.
Yeah,
I want a girl, not a nigga.
Explain that. Explain too much slang. I want a girl, not a nigga.
I don't want a girl who's a fucking activist. Who every social issue she's uptight about and upset about and has to vent about. I don't want that.
Why not?
Huh?
Why not? What turns you off about an activist?
Because shut up. Like
why?
Stupid.
Shut up.
Yeah. Because she cares about something other than herself. She cares about helping other people who are probably oppressed.
So if she was out there picketing, voting, changing things,
not picketing,
doing hunger strikes. If she's out there changing it, I'm not really mad at that.
Okay.
Do it. I mean, I still wouldn't want to be with you, but I'm not mad at that. But if her activism only goes as far as social media, yeah, that's a turnoff.
Okay.
That's a turnoff.
I don't think it would be the activism that's the turnoff. It's more the capping for social media that's the turnoff. You don't like someone who's just on social media trying to be relevant.
I don't know what capping.
Faking, I don't know what it means either, to be honest with you. I'm too old.
Doing too much of nothing.
Doing too much of nothing. I think that's it. But you know, she's basically like putting all the stuff on social media, but not actually doing something about it. You know what I'm saying? That's what you don't like, not necessarily the activist piece. Because if she is an activist and she's active, you're okay with that.
I don't like when a girl is single. I want her to have a baby father. So
oh my God, he's so like extra with this.
Yeah, he is.
Turn on his comments.
I want a girl who's happily involved in a relationship, but she still wants me.
That sounds about right.
That's what I want.
Sounds about right. Well, I'm gonna have 5 boyfriends. I'm gonna have 5 boyfriends, so you'll find that one.
Yeah.
If 5 boyfriends.
Yeah, I feel like if God wanted me to have one, that would be the case. So 5 it'll be. Starting 5. Playoffs start next week.
You're stupid. You're stupid.
The play-in tournament actually starts next week for them. They'll figure it out. I'm just kidding.
I don't know. It's like as far as like trying to like it's not. I don't know. It's like
another one I have is no substance. Somebody with no goals or no substance. Can't do nothing with you. You can have the biggest. You can have the biggest Johnson and have a what did I say? Electrician. You could be a lick-suctrician, a suck-lictrician, either one of them. And yeah, if you have no substance, if you have no goals, if you have nothing else besides working or selling drugs or whatever you're doing in the moment, there's nothing more. That's ugly. For me.
I mean, maybe
y'all on some other shit.
I don't know because a lot of things you can change and you can help that person to grow. Depending on what it is. So you talk about the whole.
They have to want it though. But if they have nothing, okay, when what do you bring to a table if the girl only has pussy and she has no goals? Kylie, you're striving tomorrow. You're striving. You're trying to do different stuff, and she's just here. I'm gonna cook, clean, and fuck. Anything else? I'm pretty sure somebody might be okay with that. But somebody might not. Somebody may want her to do a little bit more. Go get a job. Try to do something for herself. Like, you can push her as much as you want. You can buy these.
Get a job. She get a job. She don't need me as much.
Oh Lord, delete your comment.
This nigga's stupid.
The baby boy too over here.
Right? Jody.
Jody.
Right?
But do something, even if it's not like, I know men who are the breadwinners who don't necessarily want their women to work and would rather them kind of like stay home, take care of the house, take care of the kids, and they'll take care of everything else. But they do like to see their women be involved in something other than just staying home, maybe in the PTA, maybe in some community stuff, maybe in the basketball teams, whatever this person is, like, be into something, have some type of substance, but you coming to the table with.
Yeah.
This pussy.
Yeah. That I mean, that shit can only go so far. That's when you become just a bed buddy when it's like that. So yeah, I mean, yeah, they gotta be
all right on some real shit. I don't know what my turnoffs are. I don't know if I've always felt if you like it, I love it. I mean, there's certain things that annoy me and irk me about people in general, but none of it irks me so much to where I'm like, I can't fuck with you. So I don't know.
What if they don't like their mom? What if they don't like your mom?
Well, I mean, that's not a turnoff. That's a no-go. I can't have you around my mom and you don't like her.
And it may be an issue with that girl because it's like, yeah, how do you like my mom? Like, what did my mom do to you to make you not like her?
Because you have a good relationship with her. She's in the way. You gotta get rid of the mama.
Well, then that means she's a territorial. I'm saying that means she's a territorial. I'm saying territorial woman, and that's gonna be a problem. I'm saying that's gonna be a problem. Anybody would have. Yeah, it's a red flag. Period. As far as for that, if she's talking about she wants some territorial shit, nah, fuck that. Because then it's gonna come to an issue. It's gonna come to an issue when it comes to my friends when I want to step out or whatever. If I just want me time, that will become an issue. So nah, that's butt. That's butter. Who said that's butter?
All right, so we're about to head out because Maria gotta go. But
Fuck D. When it's me, you can talk. I wanted to ask a question. I wanted to see if women view men the same way men view women.
Fuck you just bye. What the hell?
He could have signed up. All right, he didn't sign off or nothing. Now,
okay,
what's my question? All right, so one of my questions was: do women judge men based off of the women that they've messed with or slept with in the past?
I'm going to say I do, and I don't know if I can speak for all women, but I think most of the women I know there's a few that may not. But yes, I think and it may not, let's say like the judgment, it might be more a question, because for me personally, I think like if I have my pussy on a pedestal, you should have your dick on a pedestal, and then we should, you treat it as such. So you're not just out here tapping any and everything. But if you're just so eager to sleep with any and everything, then I'm not going to be eager to sleep with you. Right. So that's why you're judged based off of the women that you've encountered. Now, maybe you had her before she was a thought. Now, maybe you had her before she had 6 kittens and looked like the way she looks. So there's different levels. So there might be maybe not judgment, but definitely questions. But there's a little judgment depending on who it is. So if you were known for messing with all the city bops, then you're probably not going to come around, a woman who doesn't want to be with you if they know about all these bops. But I feel like it is. I think it goes both ways. I think men, if they know about you, like if it's from your city or, a small little town or whatever, like if people know who you used to fuck with, I think some men are even more attracted to you because of who you used to fuck with. And that sounds weird, but I know you used to fuck with this nigga. I'm trying to see you about like that type of shit. So yeah, I think I would say yes.
It for men do it a lot. And some men do. For some men, it depreciates the value of a woman or the amount of stock you'll put in that woman, to the point where you see this person, all right, and they're putting whatever on the pedestal. You're like, okay, she about something, you know what I'm saying? She working, she got goals, blah, blah, blah. She got this, she got that, she her own thing. and then you see her deal with a
Her
bum,
baby daddy.
a bum or
That
something
looks
like that. Or not even a baby daddy. You see her give her time and really, you be like, damn, that nigga don't got his own car. That nigga, he saying he always saying he only go with girls because he needs a place to stay. And you fell for that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's not a dude even hating on the other guy because men, yeah, we're very competitive. I'm saying we're very competitive, and a lot of men be like, yeah, I know I'm better than that. You know what I'm saying? They'll even say, like, nah, you went with this nigga, so you ain't gonna talk to me this way, or even get that from, or even ask that. You have the audacity to ask this of me,
but
when you went with this nigga.
I know he wasn't doing
you know what I'm
that
saying? Yeah, so that's why I was looking at that, like, cause depending on, I'm saying, what a woman, sometimes depending on the caliber of, I'm saying, of man that woman messed with, will determine how you will treat that woman when it comes to your dealings or interactions or relationship or whatever it is that you're trying to do. That's what I was just saying. Because it's a certain question.
Nah, I definitely agree.
I wonder if women do that.
Yeah, I definitely do think that women judge you based off who you used to fuck with, if they know them. And I think that it for men, it's a little harder too, especially if like you used to mess with someone who like had more money than them, had better things than they do. I think men become more intimidated by it, and they feel like, well, you might not be on my level, or I might not be ready for you, or I can't really date you. And like they may look at it in that way. Women will find it more competitive, like, oh, you used to fuck with this person, I want to fuck with you because you fuck with her. Like, I don't know why. Or if you fucked with someone that was pretty, they might want to fuck with you even more. I don't know why some women will do that, but for me, like, as long as you wasn't out here just being on anything and everything, and you actually had, like, put your shit on the pedestal and was selective with who you dealt with, that shows me more about you as a person, as an individual. Like, okay, I can see that. Now, every now and then, again, there's some misses that get through. There's something something that just went wrong. Like, I was depressed that time and he was there. So that was it. Like, whatever the case may be, like, he or she might they might slip through the cracks just because at that time in your life, that person fit that time for you. But you're definitely judged off your exes. You're definitely judged.
I was looking.
You want to be careful.
I was thinking about
the
that.
Baby mamas, the baby fathers, all that shit.
But it's like, I don't know. It's like, I look at it. I think women are more lenient when it comes to that.
Oh yeah, they are. And that's what I said. I can't speak for all women, but for me, I'm judging. Now, obviously, from what I see on social media, clearly these people don't judge. Clearly these people know, and they still jump into the situations thinking it's going to be anything different than what they have. So, clearly there's those issues too. But yeah, there's definitely judgment on my end. People I know, we judge it.
Yeah.
Like a motherfucker. Like,
and the thing is, but then again, men are hypocrites too, because a lot of men will be like, well, see that, and be like, well, I'm just waiting for my turn.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when it comes to their turn, they'll remember they'll remember that person that they mess with and be like, nah, I can't really put that much stock into this person. It's just gonna be on this level. It's not gonna be some long-term shit.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, yep. I didn't think of that part.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's gonna be long-term.
In a box. Yep.
Yeah, it's like, all right, so this is good for this time, whatever. It's like, yo, nah, we ain't going to the freaking hub in Boston or whatever. Nah, we ain't going there because you was fucking with this nigga. This nigga didn't even have a car. Or whatever, or something like that. People
change. It's like, well, he didn't have a car, he didn't have this, he didn't have that. But maybe now he has all that, or maybe he had it back then. And then some people fall off. As we see through the city, people fall off. So you could have been a man, 50 grand in high school, get out of college 10 years down to 20 years after school, 30, 40 years, you out here looking like a whole crackhead. So, sometimes people fall off. You also
fuck that. Well, fuck that. You have a bad case of judgment because you ain't trying to say because you ain't my starter kit. I'm not trying to be your starter kit. I'm saying your come up kit. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Yo, the starter kit.
Hell no. Like, yeah, I look at that. I was just like, yo. It's like, nah. Because I remember, it always comes back. It always comes back to the movie The Wood. Movie The Wood. So at the time when they get older and everything like that, they're like in high school, and I forgot to do the tall one. He's over here. He's fingering the girl.
Mike? Was it tall one, Mike?
Is it Mike? Is it Mike?
The skinny tall one, right? Mike. No, yeah. Mike was from North Carolina. No.
Mike
that was Mike.
Yeah, Mike's North Carolina.
Mike's North Carolina. What is his name?
Is his name Terry?
Nope, that's
Terry. Slim.
It's
Slim.
something. Slim. It's something. I'm like, it's
Slim.
something easy.
It was Slim. Yeah,
Slim.
Slim. So Slim was flinging with the girl, and he was trying to understand. He was trying to do more, and she was like, "Nah." He goes, "Oh, you let that whack nigga Terry fuck?" And then she was like, "What?" You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking about that. I was just like, "Yo, ain't that the fucking truth?" I was like, because I remember coming up as a kid. I mean, you know, in high school, hearing stuff like that, you're like, "Oh, word, she was doing that with that. Oh, she did it with that dude. I know she's gonna do whatever with me." And
you would be surprised at how many people look at men definitely on who you deal with based on, oh, I can get it. Oh, you with him? I know I can get you. Like, I've been with somebody and people really try to still holler at me like, oh, I'm with him. They look at okay. Okay. Well, are you married? Could I? I'm like, wow, the disrespect. Like, this little lady nigga, let me fly you out. Let me send you here. Let me do this. Oh, that's mean. That's rude. That's disrespectful. Like, people will try it. Yeah. Y'all men are different. Y'all will throw it out there. You fuck with him, so I can't hit.
Well, I can get a nigga killed. Shit like that. If you with somebody and everything like that, I can get a nigga killed. So it's like, fuck that shit. Yeah, but that was crazy. And one more thing I wanted to talk about since we're on the topic of stock, putting stock in somebody. All of a sudden, you have the cryptocurrency fucking boom. You know, Cash App is making it easy for everybody to invest in stocks. Everybody's talking about stocks, which is great. You know what I'm saying? It's evolution. Mm-hmm. It gives people like us, especially people of color, young kids, to talk about, you know, investing and everything. Mm-hmm. You know, looking forward to the future. But oh my God, on social media, everybody is a fucking stock expert. Everybody's a stock
Bitcoin master.
Oh my God.
Dogecoin investor. Oh my Shipcoin, all of this. Look, like you said, I'm here for the Black wealth. I'm here for the Black excellence. I'm here for the growth. But let's make sure we got some masters in the game before everyone's trying to hand out all of these tips and tools. And not everybody knows. And then everyone's jumping into it without the proper knowledge. You got to read daily for stocks. You got to read every single day. If you're not on it every single day, then I'm not looking at you as a master. I'm not looking at you for any advice. And people are running to these people investing money just because you see somebody getting big on Bitcoin, on Dogecoin. People invested, Kevin Durant invested 30,000 and made 6 million. He had 30,000 to put into it. Do you have 30,000 to throw in there and make 6 million? Probably not. But, you know, you have to be real strategic. I feel you. I feel like everyone done changed their name to currency, coin, entrepreneur, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Just learn your business, make some money. And once you get there, then help others. But chill out.
Seriously.
Not everybody got it.
A lot of people shut the fuck up. I'm like, yo, I hear motherfuckers talking about Dogecoin and everything. I'm like, yo, okay. Yo, at one point, it was worth $40. You know, but now it's worth freaking 30 cents or whatever. Yeah. Motherfucker put some money into it and it goes up 20 cents or whatever. Niggas like, yo, see, I told you, I made this, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. No, yo, shut up. Like, like, seriously, stop it. You don't have the knowledge on it. Just got on it. Cause your man, or you can say you saw a meme and whatever. And like, yo, stop it. Nigga,
your favorite rapper's roulette. Your favorite rapper. And you gotta understand, like you said, you playing roulette. It's a gamble. It's not guaranteed money. So if you don't have it, don't put it in. Don't waste your STEMI. Don't waste these PPPs. Don't waste your unemployment check trying to think it's a quick fix. It's none of that. For those people that are trying that or trying to experience in that, you're gonna fall hard. Like, there are long-term investments and short-term investments. Read up and learn. Yeah. But keep that shit to yourself because nobody cares.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, and for those I'm saying for those like I do know some people that are truly into it and everything, and and they really been talking about this Bitcoin shit before Bitcoin was even popping like that.
Before the pandemic. If you were talking about Bitcoins before the pandemic, I'm with you. Because I know people who were, and I was too. But after the pandemic, after people sat on their ass and seen, okay, how can I make this flip? And they've been trying to flip shit, invested in Tesla, invested in AMC. Movie theaters ain't coming back. Y'all can say GameStop just got a big jump and that was it. So people made a good couple hundred off of GameStop, but when is GameStop coming back? Let's be real.
That's what I'm saying.
People don't even go into GameStop's like, you got to be realistic. Like and you can manipulate the market by these type of conversations, by these type of podcasts. So the same way these old white men have been doing it all these years, Black people are actually into the table.
Yeah.
They got a seat at the table, and they're doing the same thing, and we're manipulating the market as well. But everybody's.
And I read that about manipulating the market, and they was talking about how they manipulated the market with GameStop, AMC, and Nokia. They was talking about if people could do that, could you imagine if all Black people was like, yo, let's find all these Black businesses that have an IPO and everything and that are on there, pump whatever into it to get that popping so their stock goes up, our money
equity
goes up and everything. And then after that, when it goes, take your money out. It's like just what I'm saying, just like how they did AMC, Nokia, and all that, like she's doing the same thing. And I was like, yo, absolutely right. And I forgot what website it was. And I was looking into the shit and showed the top 5 Black-owned stocks. When it came to like those businesses, and I was like, "Yo, that's a perfect idea." But
find that
no one's doing that. Yeah, I gotta find that. I was reading up on that. But yeah, but like my man was saying, like I do who was into stocks and everything, reads up on it and everything. And I was starting to know when Dogecoin, when Dogecoin came out, whatever. I asked him about it. He was like, "I ain't fucking with that." I was like, "Yo, but it shot up. It's like, yo, it's worth 40." He was like, "Yo, it's a fake coin." He was like, "Yo, it's cool for the moment, but I guarantee you it's gonna go down." I was like, "Word?" I was like, "Oh, let me put a little something in there just in case." And this motherfucker reads. I'm saying he's on it. I'm saying he got money invested into these stocks, and he's absolutely right. He's like, "Yo, it's gonna come down." And I was like, "You sure?" He's like, "Yo, it's gonna come down. Watch, and it's gonna stay there, and everybody's gonna be talking about this, and that, and yeah, and."
Well, you know what happened, right? So people were buying up Dogecoin before last Saturday. Saturday, I think Elon Musk was on Saturday Night Live. So before he kept like putting it out like Dogecoin, and then he put the date. What was it? 5/9, whatever date was last week. So he's like SNL, Dogecoin, whatever. So people are buying it, thinking something big was gonna happen. He goes on SNL and makes jokes about it. There's like, "What's Dogecoin?" He's like, a hustle? Like says like dumb shit. That shit tanked. Tesla tanked. All that shit tanked. And now he's like, "Oh, you can't use Bitcoins to buy Teslas." Just last month, people were using their Bitcoins to buy their Teslas. Now they can't use their Bitcoin to buy their Teslas because he's looking at it like, well, this coin may not be as accurate as we thought it once was. Yeah, because you're just putting something behind it. Now, don't get me wrong. In other countries, cryptocurrency is exactly what's going on in Asia, and India, Western European.
India, big time.
Big in India. So like that's actually what happened. That's actually what's going on. So of course the money, the value of a dollar is diminishing over there, but it's not like that in America. And it might take America a good 40 years to get like that. Like we're not there yet. Now, eventually that could be great for your kids, your grandkids, you putting that money into them and then kind of having that stock for when they get ready, they turn 18, 30, they'll have money ready for them. Like that may make more sense, but the people that are in it thinking that it's just going to flip, it's not. And then the cryptocurrency hasn't, because there hasn't been one coin, there hasn't been one thing that's been said. So everybody's just playing with what I'm going to put money into until America says which one's good. And then it's, again, the manipulation of the stock market. It's the same thing. Like before, Black people weren't in the stock market. So you had all these white shows, all these white guys telling you what to buy, what to do this. And white people were investing and putting their money and losing it and making it on whatever aspects. And then they got mad once Black people started doing it, because like you said, the power of our dollar is so strong. We're so like, I don't understand what our people don't understand about that. Like our dollars matter. You take them shits away from them people, they feel them. The only thing is we have to provide things. Like there is this one entrepreneur, his name's Mr. 500. He's starting a airline. He tried to buy a plane from Delta. They wouldn't sell it. So he was able to get some charter lines from Frontier, and he's literally starting a Black-owned airline. How many Black-owned airlines do we have? None. None. Now, if we put our money into them instead of Delta, I bet you niggas is going to start chasing us. United will start chasing us. People will start coming for us. Like you have to keep our money for us. And a lot of times, I know this is probably too woke, but a lot of times in our community, we don't do that. Our money goes everywhere else because we're trying to be everyone else except for us. When you look at Indian cultures, Asian cultures within the United States, their money stays in their culture. Their money stays with them. They'll spend their money with them before going to Target. Like they're gonna go everywhere they gotta go, and they're gonna Target last. You know,
it's true.
Where we're running the Target, we're running the Gucci, we want the Fendi, we want all this stuff that doesn't matter, doesn't put anything into us, and we're not spending our dollars. That's gonna kind of come back to our community or anything.
And the thing is, when you look at all those brands, when it came down to it, Dapper Dan was making all them shits hot. It's like, yo, black people was
Yes.
always the creators of cool. We was always the creators of
We've
cool.
always, we
Made
are
music,
the
shit like
creators of
that.
everything.
And
It
motherfuckers
is
spending their
us.
dollars. Now you have a lot of black. So now you have a lot of black high end own clothing lines and,
Yep.
and sneaker companies and everything. And they're taking off. And I want us to really focus on those too and get those brands out. But also, I don't want those brands to become Hollywood and shit and do the same thing that all these other brands are doing. I'm saying all the other brands are doing, on some bullshit, or just becoming Hollywood and everything, and just acting like they better. Like, yo, you forget where the people got you. You know, sometimes motherfuckers lose their way. But yeah, man, it's like, yo, and I mean, it's a good thing. You know, it's a good thing that everybody's doing that. You know, with the whole cryptocurrency thing. But I'm saying not everybody's an expert. Not everybody's. Yo, yes, you made a nice little financial gain, you know what I'm saying? You got a few dollars, whatever, but yo, shut the fuck up about it. Like, you're not an expert. You're not an expert. Like,
they do one or two things and they feel like they master the market.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, you turned $20 into 40. Cool.
Always ask for their portfolio. Let me see your portfolio. What you mean? If they ain't got no portfolio, if they can't exactly, then there's no conversation you have. Like, I'm all for learning. I want to learn as much as I want to. I've been looking into Bitcoins. I've been looking into like all of that. But I'm taking that knowledge. I'm reading up on it. I'm speaking to people who are actually experts in this business, not just people who threw it up on their Instagram and do some pictures with some money and they telling me they made all I don't care about all that. None of that matters to me. Like, show me the proof, show me how I can get this and educate me. And if I got the education, it sounds good, okay? Because then I'm gonna educate my people. Because I'm gonna come back like, oh, Kylie, we should do this. I'm gonna educate my people as long as I get it. But these people are just taking it on and they want to charge you like, oh, I'm gonna charge you to teach you about Bitcoin now.
Yeah, that's the new hustle. It's like the stock market now, the whole Bitcoin shit. It's like the new lottery now. It's like the new lottery. Everybody putting their dollars and cents in, hoping that they're gonna get the big ticket. You know,
the big turn.
But it's just like it don't work like that. You definitely do research. It's not like one of them gambles. It's not like one of the roulette tables. You're like, yo, I'm putting $50 on Dogecoin and hoping it turns to $100. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I was. That's how I was at first. I was like, this does not work. Let me figure out what I'm doing. Because at first I was like, let me throw $100 over here, about $250 over there. Let me see what this goes, see what it turns around to be. And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I just wasted like $600 on this shit.
Yo, but it's definitely true what Shaq said. Like, when Shaq started, when Shaq started investing his money, he didn't know what to invest in. He was told that, invest in things that could possibly change people's lives. And I was like, oh, you're absolutely right. And so
that's what someone told me. The two things of advice: something that can change lives, and invest in things that you like, that you're interested in, because then you're going to keep. So whether it's Nike, sneaker, whatever, art, whatever it is that if you're into cars, Tesla, if you're into GameStop, invest in what you're interested in, because you're going to watch it. You're going to be aware of what's going on in the market and the trends, whether it's going high or low. I'm like, that makes sense. So that's true.
Nah, that's definitely do. But yeah, shout out to all the social media,
all the
stock experts.
Stock experts. That's what we call it.
Crypto guys. Shout out to y'all. But shut the fuck up. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that.
Please and thank you.
But yeah, that's about it, I guess.
Maybe do live next week. We can try to shoot for the live at next Friday. That.
I need to run. We got to do a
test run on it.
Yeah, just to make sure everybody's especially my connection too, because it's coming from my end, so I gotta make sure that the connection's right.
Okay.
Everything. So, but yeah, we can definitely do that. And plus, we gotta start getting the people that we want to interview.
My dad's ready.
Your dad's ready?
He just told me, tell him when and whatever we're gonna talk about. I told him I let him know. I'm gonna see him tomorrow. I have breakfast with him before I head back to Houston.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and I already started putting down some questions and everything for him.
So just give me a date and he'll be there.
All right, cool. We definitely gonna do that. You listen, I know you heard the J. Cole album.
Oh yeah, you know I was on that heavy all day.
Yeah,
All day.
I was on
It's
it.
fire. Yes.
Yeah, I like it.
The
I
first
like
half
it.
of the day, I didn't even make it through the first like 4 songs because I kept going back. I'm like, no,
Yo,
let it
yeah,
die.
yeah. I was just like, yo,
I was
this
like,
cool.
nah,
Let's go. Yeah.
He over here saying some shit. I missed that part. I had to come back.
I was like, the samples, the way he flipped some of the verses, flip some of the beats. I was like, okay.
Yo,
Someone
yeah.
pissed Joy. I'm saying, did someone piss J. Cole off? Someone must have told him he lost
Someone
a
did.
step or he ain't got it. So he was like, okay, watch this.
It's been a
was
long
just like,
time
yeah.
coming. It was worth the wait. Thank you.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, at least it was worth the
definitely.
wait. And then I
Definitely.
listened to Nicki Minaj drop some new music. A lot of people drop music.
I'm not gonna listen
I'm a
to it.
huge Nicki fan. I'm sorry. I'm Nicki. My sister is not.
I like Nicki.
She's
like she's dope at what she does, but I'm not gonna listen to it.
That's cool,
I wait for, oh, this song's crazy. You gotta listen to this song. I'm like, okay, I'll be interested in like, all right, let me see what this song's about. I'll do that. But other than that, I'm not gonna.
I'm gonna send you the first song. I think it's called like Summer
Seeing Green. Yeah, Seeing Green. I heard that. Yeah, I heard that. I like that shit. I like that shit because I like that because
Wayne
there was a dude. The producer, he went viral. The producer went viral like damn near last year with the beat. He was actually playing the beat and making the beat piece by piece. And he posted on Twitter and was like, oh, who would you like to hear on this beat? And everybody kept on posting Meek. Like Meek Mill. Meek Mill responded, whatever. It went viral and everything. And lady, you hear it on. You hear it on. But also, Big Crit also like 10 years ago had similar. Well, he had the same sample, and the drum pattern is a little bit different, but had the same sample. So I'm not sure if it came from the same producer or whatever. He just reflipped me, saying he just switched the beat up. But yeah, this beat, the beat, it did go viral last year, and someone.
Oh, that's what's up.
I remember someone put, "Oh, I'd love to hear Drake and only Drake on this." And I seen that tweet today, and he was like, "Yeah, this shit aged well." And I was like, "Oh shit!" But yeah,
oh, that's
shout out
what's
to him.
up.
I forgot the dude's name. It's like
I didn't even know
DJ
that.
something. Yeah, he was like, yeah, he was back. It went viral last year. I remember that, and I was like, "This beat's crazy." And lo and behold, I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, look how the world works. Ain't that beautiful? And they I was watching Nicki's live last night. She had one live and Drake popped on there and she had said like she had writer's block for a minute. She's like, when you're a creator, sometimes it happens. And when it happens like that, you don't even understand. Like you just stuck. Like what? Like I can't do nothing. And she was like literally praising Drake. Like, thank you for getting me out of my writer's block. You single-handedly took me out of my writer's block. And she's like, when I text you and told you I had writer's block, he immediately sent her that track, The Seeing Green, and was like, you need to be on this. And she's like, once I heard it, I was like, what am I doing? They need me.
Yeah.
She's like,
that beat's crazy.
But she was good on that beat. All three of them. I was like, yeah, we need all three of them. They need an album together. I think they hold each other up real well.
That's cool.
I like them.
Cool. It'll be cool. But
you're not big on Drake? You're not a Drake fan?
I like Drake, but I'm not running to it. Like, I'm not running quick to it for it. Like, it's cool. I'm saying I like him. I respect what he does. I'm saying his pen game's dope. I like when he sings and everything, but it's just like I'm not that fan. Like, oh, Drake does this, Drake does that. Like, I'll casually listen to Drake, certain joints I hear, and I'm like, oh, shit's dope. And I'll listen to it. But other than that, I'm not running for. Yeah, I'm not.
I'm definitely on Drake. Team Drake.
Yeah, but same. I like when he raps though. I like when he raps and I like when he sings. But
that's it.
Nothing against him though, but he's dope. Shout out to Drake.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I think that's it.
Done?
Covers everything. Yeah, I gotta get some rest. I gotta work tonight too. So.
Oh dang. Okay, we'll get some rest. We're signing out. We lost Mario.
Lost D. He didn't sign off or nothing like that.
He clicked on us like the bad baby mama. I ain't got time.
Straight up. Oh, and also if you are listening to this, the audio version, want to check us out. Video version, check us out on YouTube, Barely Watching Podcast, no spaces. Want to check us out on social media, Barely Watching Podcast or Barely Watching all across platforms. And say I go by the name of Cobra Karate. And about to catch this motherfucking nap. Working third shift sucks. But pays the bills.
Heard that. And it's your girl, Cara Double. New skin, in case you guys couldn't see.
Oh
my little melanin. I'm darker. Got my melanin. Operation Darkness came through this last weekend.
Oh
yeah,
my
heading out.
gosh.
Getting out of Massachusetts, heading to Atlanta, then Houston. I'll see y'all back in the H. Bye.
All right. Peace.